For context, by the way, just so you guys understand to which degree the PC is majorly fucked. If I move the mic arm now, it creates enough friction, like, because whenever you move a cable, it changes the wattage in the cable ever so slightly, and that is enough to disconnect the microphone, and I have to reconnect it. That's how, like, by a thread the PC is currently hanging. The fact that I can even stream is a major accomplishment for this rig right now. Pet the grill. I petted him. Alright, let's try this. There we go.
The law was coming, but the gravel top gang was ready for a fight. Only one officer remained. No one to stop.
Pew, 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 pew! Boys, welcome back to the lobby! Bro, I booted up the game and I just chose violence. Hello. Am I Dude, I just cooked. Like, dude, I just booted up the game and I chose violence. What's going on, Katie? It does this every time it does an update. The servers and settings are broken every time. I haven't had this issue ever. So for me, this is completely, like, new. Nada. Oh. Yeah, the enemies are leaving. Hi. So simple for you, bro. Sometimes it is, though. But yeah, no. So what I think we have to do is we basically have to acquire some new technology, acquire a new rig. Because what might what seems to be the issue right now is that the motherboard is literally unable to transmit any power to any of my equipment, and when it does, it crashes it usually. So like it's completely dead, like inherently. So am I. Yeah. I mean, we are losing this. They have to go inside. Oh, hit mark, bro got a hit marker. No. Let's go. That's good, dude. But yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is, like, we're gonna figure out a way to do a down payment PC. Like with a completely done rig. The biggest provider here in Norway is Komplett. I presume those. I do believe there are drops. We'll be seeing it in the top left if there is. Wouldn't it?
Things were heaped up. A ruckus drew the law away.
Bro, I'm getting chased! Ah! Dude, I love the guy that fucking pulls up with the deployable shield. Respectable. But yeah, where were we? Yeah, so I'm gonna probably purchase that rig after the stream today, and then we're gonna work from there. What I think we're gonna do is I'm gonna see if my old graphics card fits in my girlfriend's computer. If it does fit in the computer, then I'll just give her the old graphics card and I'll use the new one that's like compatible perfectly with the rig. Yeah, I got toyed with the shield strap. It's funny. Tootin' tootin'. I didn't think that would hit, but yeah, I'll take that. But yeah. So we'll be looking into that after the stream today. I've basically figured out that that is the best solution for it right now. If we acquire or purchase that rig, the rig should be here in... What would that be like? It's 4 days of production time. The storage isn't too far away from here, so like 6 days. 6 work days. Counting Saturdays, because builders still work Saturday. So presumably then sometime mid next week. Which is like, because one of the reasons that I want to do that deal is that it allows me to swap out the equipment in 2 years if I want to.
Bank robbery had set the
And get some purchase back to purchase new stuff if we need that. And I think that's fairly decent. Though unsure if it's needed. Right there. That's where it lands. The thing is, does he know? Does he know, chat, do you think?
reloading on ammo. The depth
Oh.
in they came.
I hit him too, though. Oh, that sucks. I've never had delay on that website, Hyper. If anything, it usually arrives before. It's one of the biggest providers here in Norway, and they're quite good at doing specifically that. Yeah. We'll be working where it goes. See where it goes. Girtania, what sense do you have? But do you use? But I use 400 DPI and then 1111 in game. But the way I always prescribe, like, whenever people ask me, the answer isn't what sensitivity do I actually have in game, but if you see, this is the dead center of my mouse pad, of the available space that I have. There's enough size of both ways. From dead center, the way I evaluate how much sensitivity I have in FPS games is that from here to here, so from dead center to edge, there should always be a 180. The reasoning for this is that you can always then turn around because the resting position is the middle of the mouse pad. From the resting position, you should always be able to turn behind you in case you get shot in back, especially in a game like Siege. That's how I evaluate how much sensitivity I actually have, not by like other margins and stuff. I hope that explains it a bit. If you like the blue monster, you should try the Lewis Hamilton one. I like the Lewis Hamilton one, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure... Gotta double check that I'm not like spotting out of my ass. Because that is the one that's sugar-free, right? Yeah. So I have an issue with sugar-free energy drinks that I get the shakes, like the energy or the caffeine shakes, which... Or I guess it's like caffeine shakes, not really caffeine shakes, but I get shaky by them. Toot toot.
The law had one last hope. There was the goal. In they came, guns blazing. The goal would have to wait.
I actually am like so fucked, dude. But it'll be fine. I knew it was coming. I couldn't figure out which specific spot he was going for. But yeah, that's the short version of like how I decide sensitivity. It's like whatever is the most case needed depending on the game. So for instance, I can run higher sensitivities if it's like games where it's like not necessarily needed with lower sensitivity. But in a game like Siege, the micro adjustments helps a lot. So I try to keep it like lower, but again, I want to have the flexibility to turn whenever I need to. I feel like that provides that. I love the... God, I love this game.
Gang was on its last legs.
I got jiggled.
Then the law found the gold. The law just up and left.
Oh, what? I clearly covered my face with the shield. What did you shoot? What? What? Bro shot me through my shield. I've been scammed. I've been scammed. Bruh. I'll take it though. Funny moment regardless.
Graveltop gang got the gold.
But I shot the glass scopes though.
It was up to the law to change that.
You wait 5 seconds. And then those two silly buffoons are gonna be peeking. One of them is gonna go eh. And then they're gonna swing me. I think there's one on top of the light tower. There. I'm getting way too good at that. I saw you. So cheeky.
Like that, the law
There we go.
struck down.
I have no clue what happened though. Yeah, it's fine. If we're gonna be doing the thing today, Rocket, it'll be Goyo and Osa, because that's what was requested by the first one who said it. Bro. Yeah, but like the Lewis Hamilton one, since it's sugar free, I get this like, I think it's more like a bad crash than anything. I get shaky from them. It counts for all sugar free energy drinks. The only exception for it is the sugar free Red Bull. That's the only one I haven't got for that. So I might be like having an allergic reaction to one of the ingredients that they usually use for like artificial sweetener. But I can't drink them, so hence why I drink the other ones. I think it's gonna peak on the right side here, like there. Awkward.
Was on its last legs. One officer faced him alone.
I appreciate that, just for context as well, Biba, is that like my favorite monster is the Monster Nitro Super Dry. However, that one is completely impossible to get in Norway anymore. Like, it's completely out of production line now. And what I've been trying, like, because I got like to try one of the ones from other countries, but every country has, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but every country has different flavors for the same flavored product, because they're like tailored to the audience. For instance, Monster will taste differently if it's a Norwegian Monster energy drink than if it is like a Swedish one, Danish one, or whatever. Oh, hi. Yo, I think I got launched on that kill cam. Aww. Good to see you. Unlucky. They're actually sweating the event mode though. Like they're sitting in the trenches and stuff together. I will respect it. I was idea for a trap operator to open a wall. So play Osa Fuse an ace and place the Osa shield next to the wall. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, you can do that. I guess, yeah, you could absolutely do that. It's not a bad shout. Absolutely possible. How about G Fuel? I don't mind the other type of energy, like the off-brand engineering, or what do you want to call it, like secondary engineering, like G Fuel and stuff, and G subs. The thing is that, like, I think it's more of a convenience thing. If I could access the carbonated cans that they have, I think I'd like devour that stuff. But because they are not available here in Norway. Oh fuck. Hi. It's nice knowing you. Bomba. Oh, I nearly got him. Help. Hi. There's something with it when it's like a carbonated can that just sits in the fridge and it's perfectly temperatured when you need it. And then like, and you could say, oh, but you could just prep the G fuel and stuff. And like, yes, you can, but it's not the same thing. I don't know. I haven't had it, no, yeah, boy. But also remember not to talk about the specifics of it, because we can talk about glitches and stuff. But no, I haven't had the exploit happen yet. Profiles, how you doing? You doing good? Greetings back from Norway. But yeah, I saw that. Is it the G subs? They got like cans now. They just announced that they got like cans not too long ago, and they have European stores. So the issue is, like, I live in Norway, so we aren't part of the EU trade regulations. We are part of the EES, or like the alternate system that's like specifically for Norway. Hold on 1 second. Boogly boogly. Oh, I satan i helvete, I didn't see you, brother. Holy. That scared me. Engine, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate your sugar. Oh, it's beautiful. I really like my country, yeah. That's true. It is a beautiful country. It's on the, what's it called? Top right on the thingamababa. What the fuck's it called? The bridge thing on your right. Yeah, it's like above you. There. We'll see if it manages. What's I gonna say? So a lot of the like times when they add products that like seem really enticing, it doesn't necessarily meet the requirements for the trade deals here in Norway. I can come back to a very specific example sometime next week, but until then I can't talk about it. But the short version is that there are... the short version is that there are some products which you can ship into Norway, some that you cannot ship at all. And another thing is like a lot of... like some places will have to pay extra in order to ship to Norway without it costing the consumer a lot. So for instance, when I take in G Fuel cans, I need to tax, or like I pay basically 50% extra added on top of that in order to meet the trade regulation. Right?
Throwing frag grenade. The last deputy buckled up.
Hoot hoot.
Deputies were on the move.
Oh, nice.
They didn't know. They didn't know. Yo, cooking. A lot of people don't know that you can break the roof on this. I knew it. Damn the hoot and do. But yeah, no. So for instance, with like G Fuel, I like it's completely, literally, it's G Fuel refuses to ship carbonated cans to Norway.
The law was coming.
Like literally, I can't. Like they refuse. They will not do that. And third-party providers are de-incentivized. Dude.
Reloading, cover me.
Oh hi. I do not hear you, my friend. I just backed into him, did I?
The law was down to one.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. We're playing Plant vs Zombies? Shoo! Which one? Oh, Heroes. Wait, is that the FPS game? Or like third-person shooter game that they have?
Still stood.
I believe that's the one that I like. I really like the first iteration of it, if that's the case. Also, I'm surprised that they haven't made like a roguelike game. We fit the bill pretty well. I mean, it's very discussable, Tenno, but I do agree to a certain extent. One of the biggest issues is like there are regulations that are so the thought process behind those regulations isn't inherently health, right? The regulations that are in place for that is specifically because Norway tries to incentivize local traders instead of they try to practice Norwegian or incentivize Norwegian people to do Norwegian trade, which means if a company were to take it in, they would pay reduced of these taxes, and then I could purchase it from a Norwegian company, making it so that the economy in the country stays within the country. Now, the issue with this is products like G Fuel, certainly Monster as well, right? Monster does have competitors here in Norway called Battery and stuff, right? But let's take G Fuel, right? Powdered energy drinks, if we'd use that as an example, right? They aren't products that are available in Norway. If we do, like when I needed a new battery for my camera, nobody in Norway produces batteries, right? Like actual physical batteries. We don't have the infrastructure to do that, and nobody does it, right? So what they do is they need like third-party import, which then increases the import prices and increases it so that when I have to purchase it, it's basically the guy who purchases it that decides whether or not I get to pay a fuckload or nothing.
The law was coming, but the
Right.
ground gang wouldn't give up what they
And it becomes an extra like step in the chain that needs to be paid for this, increasing the price of the product. Now that can be a problem for that, right? But if we go like, look, what am I hearing?
one last chance.
We waited? Really? Bruh. Right. Also, if I do viewer games, it'll be in the title. If everything works, I'll be doing viewer games. I was supposed to do viewer games today, right? Or is it next week? Is one of them, according to the plan. But because of the tech issues, everything is postponed. Like, I'm just trying to make the stream work first, and then we'll work from there.
Gang never seen that.
Garden Warfare. Okay, yeah.
One robbery.
I mean, yeah, I get what you mean, Tenno. Oh. Hi. Holy. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot that I was playing this.
One scoundrel left.
Hey, are your issues with the stream PC related to Battleline? No. It's my rig just dying. It's, my motherboard is suffering. As far as we've been able to understand, the motherboard isn't reading off or getting the electricity that it needs due to a error or faulty parts on the motherboard. I made a temporary fix, which worked for 2 streams, and then we're back to scratch. If I do not replace the motherboard soon, I fear that the CPU will die. And yeah, it does crash it just regularly now when we are... So for instance, on how unstable it is, I use that if I move my mic, it'll disconnect the mic because it can't give enough power to keep the cable powered. Yeah. Wait for it. But I did. So we can get one more. But yeah, that's how bad it is. Currently. Did you hand out new free packs? They do every week when there's events, so there should be. I haven't checked yet what the issue is, but yeah. I think mine is just like damage on the motherboard. I've had some issues with it before. I've made makeshift solutions again and 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 again.
28th when you weren't streaming, but hey.
Hey Ash, how you doing? Hello. How you doing? Thank you for the prime. 12 months. Well, yeah. Thank you for going to the community. Yeah. That's basically what it is, right? It's some damage happened to the equipment that I can't seem to figure out a fix for. Also, I reset the mic settings again, so yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how fast time really goes. Yeah. So the current solution is we're buying new stuff. I'm able to strike a good deal related equipment if I do down payment on it, so that's probably what we're gonna end up doing. I'm looking into it. I'll finish up the last parts of it because I need to know if I can do it as tax write-off because it's still working, right? Because it's the PC rig that I need to work. I do streaming for part-time work, so I have to work from there. Hopefully it'll be good enough and no problem. Yeah. Business. Alright. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Hey! Hey you! Tweak me! Did you kill him? Aye! Did he send me? I think he sent me flying. We gotta see this. Oh, he didn't get to see. Wow. I have enough footage for Showdown, yes. But it is on Tuesdays, right? The event resets, and when the event resets, that means that you get a new free pack if you complete a challenge. And sometimes they don't even tell you what the challenge is or what the reward is, and sometimes it's like headgears and shit. So I really want to play like a few games to see if we can figure out what that is. That happens every halfway point of an event. So since an event is 14 days, 7 days into the event, so Tuesdays usually, because Tuesdays is update day for Siege, that happens. So I'm just getting a little bit more because I really like this game mode too. It's my favorite. It's like, this is one of my favorite game modes of all time. It's very casual but also fun. Provides a lot of gunplay. I like the guns that we have to use. I didn't hear him at all. One's up on the bridge. That's all I know. Nice try. Nice try. Yeah. So Kai was seeing the new PC that we are probably buying. Let's see. Yeah. I have it saved. There's like a pre-made build, and we'll work from there. Yeah. I just have to figure out, like, because if I can't do the down payment as a tax write-off, then I'll need to figure out a different way to do it, because a whole new rig is a lot of money. I cannot buy a whole new rig in one purchase, obviously. On God, brother. And if I can't write it off the down payment or write it back as like tax write-offs, then I might have to look at an alternate solution, which would be to see if I can find a retail seller selling the same motherboard that I currently have. But the risk of that is that if that motherboard turns out to not be the issue and I'm wrong, then I'm kind of screwed, right? Brother. Where's my teammate? Oh, he's in Narnia. Okay.
Gold
But yeah, we'll figure that out. I'll update you guys once I have like a guaranteed feedback on what's going to be happening.
gold is up for grabs. Goes down to 1.
Yeah. Yeah, because the thing is, like, I might be wrong on what is the diagnosis on the PC of why, what is the pieces that are, like, actually broken. But if I ain't, then it would be cheaper for me to buy the motherboard, but it's easier, like, I have some other things that should get upgrades, and one of my RAM sticks is as well, like, somewhat faulty. It's not part of the issue, but it's also, like, somewhat bad piece that would be, you know. What's new PC cost? The whole rig was, I hate to say it, by the way. If we weren't doing the down payment, I'll find it in a second.
Law had to put it right.
I'm just gonna run at him. Copy.
And there was the gold. Gold would have to wait.
How did you survive? Bullshit. Alright. If I were to purchase it without with an instant purchase, it would be this. Hold up.
For the gold.
This much NOK. So not USD, by the way, but this much NUK. So it's NOK. So it's like 3 something grand, 3.5 grand or something. It's a high-end PC, but the reason that I want to do the down payment stuff is that it allows me to swap out the PC with reduced down payments after 2 years, allowing me to purchase a better PC, which probably won't be needed, by the way, for 2 years, but it allows me to make some interesting choices down the end of the down payment. Norwegian kroner. Kroner. Respects. I'll hit him up after the match. Oh my good golly. Don't do it. Please. I don't want to murder you. He's cheating.
Gold. Only one of the gang still stood.
Is he not?
Gravel top gang was moving.
That's such a wild way to peak. Holy. Is he like cheating? Like, I can't tell. It might have heard me push up though, so I guess that's fair. There's really good audio in this game mode actually, because it's all open outs. Alright. So, to put perspective on the specs, right? I need to change it to flex again in case I actually get this confirmed. Obviously Windows, kick W. RTX 580 Shadow 3X MSI GeForce graphics card. A i9 14900KF processor, Ray processor.
One last hope.
I wanted it to be the other guy, so check for cheat.
Last of the gang sneered.
We know that he's closer. Because we heard him push up. Lol.
The law reigns. Wicked.
Okay, I take it back. Maybe I'm the one cheating. I went to break the panel to get the audio. But I'll take that. God no. Alright. All right. 580 RTX, i9 14900KF. So it's the not the Lake processor, but a different one. I prefer those personally, but Intel again, right? XD. 64 gigabytes of RAM, 4 terabytes of storage space, a 1200 watt PSU, 3 years guarantee on everything. Yeah, and the Asus TUF gaming card, like the 760. Easy. They called me to hoot. They called me to toot. But all I did was shoot. Boom. Sorry. Yeah. So, I mean, you see what I mean, right? And then another thing is, like, I can sell some of the pieces of the old rig, but what I'm gonna do with it is I'm gonna probably give Kushon the graphics card, right? If it fits in her PC tower. I think it's too small, the PC tower, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stress test every single piece to figure out what's broken. And if it isn't the motherboard, or if there's something I can fix with the motherboard... Oh. Did my stream crash? Okay. I couldn't move my mouse there again. Something disconnected and reconnected. It looks okay. But yeah, okay. So, sorry. Also, sorry, I'm a bit stressed with the streams dying and shit. What was I saying? Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, if I stress test the pieces, right? What I want to do is I want to see if I can build a mini rig. Just use a flat build single case tower that I can use on the desktop here as a secondary streaming setup to basically custom build it to run the Switch, the Nintendo Switch that I have, and run a very small stream system. So that if anything goes wrong, I can use that as a backup, and or I can use it as a streaming system, basically. So I want to do that if it turns out to not be the motherboard. If it turns out to be the motherboard, then I probably will be trying to sell my CPU. Because the CPU has a LGA 1200 socket, which isn't used on any modern motherboard rigs. But it could work on like Bitcoin mining rigs, right? You can still use it for that. It's very good actually for that because it's a very overclockable processor. Yeah. That's my TLDR on my current situation with the PC. No clue when, what, where everything is going. I just know that like it just keeps crashing, so I want to find a fix quite fast. I'm getting a little bit annoyed. Hobby. Oh, hi. Oh, I hit this one.
One last hope.
Yeah. So basically, it's more difficult to run AMD here in Norway because what happens with AMD is that Komplett, the website that is the most easy and common one to use to purchase computer specs here in Norway, has a major issue when it comes to intake of AMD processors. The short version is that they don't want to take them in, so they take in less of them, and this makes the price of an AMD processor skyrocket. And you can, like, I think when Kyle checked, there was like 2 rigs that had AMD processors and like 50 or 55 rigs that had Intel total. So, yeah, that's that. 2 decent AMD CPUs, yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's the idea though.
Gravel top gang.
With the down payment stuff, it would be like not that bad. It would be very much manageable. But again, let's see if I can get that tax write-off, because otherwise it's not worth it. Economically speaking, that is. I'm gonna die. Winter's Wall. I don't know. Justice.
The gold
For Gotham.
discovered. They rushed in, shook wild. Law was making a ruckus. The gang was on its last legs. Gunshots rang out. Only one officer. Pew pew. Done for. Ain't that a shame?
My guy. Pew pew. Let's go. The windows. What's the story behind Paul the grill? I used to have a barbecue grill in the background that we used during summers. Paul. I used to googly eyes on my chair.
The gravel top
What happened was, a lot of people kept asking me why the hell I had a grill in the background, because I didn't have a storage shed at the time. Eventually I grew so tired of the question, why do you have a grill in the background, that I ended up taking the eyes that were on the chair, slapping them on the grill and saying his name is Paul, now deal with it. And then people liked it. People started standing Paul, and once people started standing Paul, I had no choice but to make Paul a mascot. Now we're here. Oh hi, I saw both.
The last deputy buckled up.
There's hootin' and tootin'. Hello Lil, how you doing? Hello Scary, how you doing? I do like the Mr. Scary VHS. That's actually a really good username, by the way. I don't think I noted that last time. Did decently. Still working out the spec issues and stuff, and why the rig is just dying. We'll see. Mango Loco is the source of my skill, exactly. It has skulls on it. I think that's because we get people in the kill feed once we drink it. Pew pew. Okay. Again, no issues with drops this time, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap over to a few quick match games after this one. We're gonna see if it goes back, because what happened last time, right, was that the second we swapped over to normal siege, started dying. I have the same username everywhere, so it'll take a while, guys. I like visual username at least. Don't do it. Oh, 2 is gonna be, that's gonna be a problem.
Gang had one last chance.
Anyway. Yeah, so basically I slapped the eyes on Paul and said, Paul, deal with it, new mascot. And then people started liking him and it became like, actually like a joke. It was a nice icebreaker when I started out streaming. Why the fuck do you have a grill with googly eyes in the background? Of course it's gonna spark a conversation. It just worked from there. 40-60 soon. Shee, let's go, brother.
One robbery was all it took to push him over the edge.
Let's go. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. What are you upgrading from? What's your old spec? Oh, I missed that. Or maybe not. Good hit. Not it, but good hit. Aber Sniper! Sniper! You know what? I bet if I teabag, shoot the wall. Oh! Tweeted! Look at him go. Pew pew pew! Pew pew pew! Only 3K. Yeah, I know it is. It's insane. PC is like getting more and more like. I know that everything is getting more expensive in the world. Also, by the way, we've had how many subs have we had today, Chan? Does anybody know? Because I'm opening Pokemon packs every 10 subs. I forgot to keep track. Hooten tooten. Hooten tooten. Well, we want a hooten tooten. Shooten tooten. Come. Come. Aye, fun. Yeah, let's go. I tried to 12. Hold up, how many have we gotten? Let me check. We have 1, 2, we have 3 subs. Okay, so I have every 10 subs I'm opening up a Journey Together pack, and then every I have 2 151 packs because we found a booster box at the local store. And obviously, I'm like cripplingly addicted. I just needed to buy that. Me and Kishon are missing like 2 cards that we really want from that set. Scanning. 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 Idiot found on my right. Idiot found on my right. Tooten en toeten aan hupvaren.
Still stood. No one to stop him. Gang, wow.
Daniel, your name, PC. Got it. Alright. Hey! I will help Gengar. Thank you, Ramoon. Appreciate it. Now we're 1 sub off to open up a pack, actually. Because we did main, we got 4, 5, no. We're 2 subs off. Because we got like a bunch last time as well. So we're 2 subs off and we'll open up a normal pack. I don't know why we're going to do it with the 151s, though. We're missing 2 cards that we really want to complete the... Because we have the master sets, like the base set. We have every card there. But we're missing the... Squirtle, full out. No, we're missing the Bulbasaur and the War Turtle. Then we have everything. Yeah. And we have all of the cards that we want from the set. Wait. Did you hear that Microsoft laid off 9K people? Why? Aren't they doing like crazy well? Oh, I missed. Oh, it's nice knowing you guys. Tootin', shootin'. Tootin'. Where's my teammates? Oh. Average Rook player. Meanwhile. Also, how's the mic now? I haven't, like... I don't know if you remember last time, but it was a little bit bassy and stuff, because I was using the, like, recommended filters for my current microphone. And then what I'm doing now is I have no filters. Like, this is just raw voice into the mic. There's no filter. The only thing that is on is the noise gates. So I have no idea how the mic is working right now. Better. It's actually funny though. Did you find my normal voice better than the actual like radio settings? I'll take it. Just so good, XDDD.
The gravel top gang got the gold buff.
I'll know tonight whether or not I'm gonna be able to do the down payment, but oh chat, you remember he's like right there on top of the church. Oh, where did my teammate go? Did I not have a teammate up here like 2 seconds ago?
Law had one last hope.
I'll look away for.
Just like that.
I think we might have to sweat a little bit here. I bought myself a new headset. Which one? It takes a long time to get accustomed to new headsets. Wait. I spent some time on mine, and then I also had to do a lot of setting tweaks to make sure that I have like proper audio. So this is like a higher end. Yeah, so we have the same headset then. Basically, I can show you. I'll show you after this round.
Only one of the gang still stood. Only one officer remained.
I don't have to reload. What does it say? After reload.
Then the law found the gold. They rushed in.
Really? Oh, almost cooked the pass. Hold on. So if you have the Astro A50, right? I think it was Hyper who helped me find these settings, but these settings specifically are so good for Siege, bro. Like, these settings are like way better for Siege. It cranks up the specific volumes. So Siege uses this a lot for like normal sounds, like ability sounds. This cranks up the lower frequency sounds, which is often the footsteps and stuff. And the last one cranks up the lighter sound, which is gunshots and shit, so you can differentiate it. And then it like lowers the other things. Again, there I lagged again, I think. Oh. So I didn't think it mattered too much until I like got to test it, and it did. Yeah, I know a lot of people need to use G-Hub or like the Logitech G-Hub instead, because that seems to do better for some of the Astro headsets. Forza Motorsport is dead. Microsoft appears to have cut half of the staff there. On the development side or on the live service side? Because that's a huge difference, like, depending on what it is, right? Because technically it can still be completely fine. If it's like... Ethan Studio side. I can still get outsourced though, but it's really bad. I always get so surprised, because I don't understand... Like, I'm not fluent enough in economics to understand why... It seems that every single company wants more, always. Like, sometimes I feel like when you're doing great, I understand it's the shareholders that have a problem with it and stuff, but... And the consumerism is fantastic and all, but... Is it better to just have, like, a functioning studio over time? Or... Jar Jar. Edge. Oh, hi. So he is behind there. Mental memo. I can nade that from the doorway. If he goes to the same spot, I can nade him. Does anybody have a favorite skin from the event? But yeah. So basically, for context reasons, right? I can't like pull out 4 grand out of my booty, right? I ain't got remotely close fundings to that, right? But if I do the down payment thing, I have to pay $100 a month for a while, and that is doable. Nice shot, brother. Holy. He cooked my ass. Oh, he fired me. There is no. Oh my god.
Then the law found the gold.
Ayo. I got fucked. He's hard left. You saw his eyes.
No one to stop him. The gang went wild.
What the hell, bro? I got fucked. I've never been that hit fire. It's insane. 4K. What are the specs then? I gave them earlier, but the short version is RTX 580, Shadow 3X, the MSI GeForce One. i9 14900K F tray processor, Intel, a 1200 like wattage CPU, PSU, sorry, and a tough gaming B760 motherboard with 64 gigabytes of RAM. RAM, like the operator, Ramadam, boom, 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 boom. I don't really want that head. In place of choice? You don't have much of a choice here. There were only 2 reasonably priced pre-made computers with Intel, and neither of them have the same down payment plan that I with AMD. I mean, there was only 2 of them, and neither of those have access to the down payment plan that I want to use in order to write it off as tax write-off for streaming. So I don't really have an option here. Running 4K on Siege? No, I don't know. I'm running 1920 1080. Brother! Okay. NVIDIA GPU is unfortunately what you have to get if you need enough bandwidth. Yeah, the GPU is fine. By the way, for the purposes that I have. Shouldn't be an issue. I streamed on the MSI, like on the GeForce 1080 Ti for like ages. You got this, I believe. Oh god, that's a choice. That's true. Yeah. Hello, Curie, how are you doing? Universal and the one when you have all skins. Oh yeah, the Memento. The Memento is nice. No, just look at my, like, the tracker of public information. You know, you can like close down the tracker. You can literally ask them to remove it. If you send them a mail, you can ask them to remove the tracker thing. Right. The 1080 Ti. The 1080 Ti held out until it like, until other parts of my PC died, and I got an option to buy a full rig at a better price. I don't know what I hit that wasn't you, but apparently I didn't hit you. Must have hit the shield, I guess.
There was one.
I hit the shield. I hit the tippity toopity hoppity hair of the shield. Yeah, Kushon still, like, to be fair, when you're not streaming, right? Because Sean has my 1080 Ti, and she can still play, like, Apex at 140 FPS. Right? And that graphics card has gone through 4 years of streaming, 2 years of competitive gaming on Fortnite. My constant usage has even been used to mine Bitcoin for a while when I tried to do that as like a hobby thing. And it's still running strong. Like, that thing is a demon. Like, actually. But, yeah. The newer, like... The thing is, like, it's also become, like, exponentially more progressive when it comes to technology. Like, things move so fast nowadays that you don't even, like...
One officer faced him alone.
That there's no, like... Nothing holds up anymore, basically. Oh. It was in the tunnel on the west end. I guess I don't care. I don't have Bitcoin at all. It's just done as like a hobby thing. I like, you never really dug up anything, right?
Only one of the
But,
gang still
as far as I understand the specs, it's more than sufficient with the MSI GeForce that I'm currently purchasing. Well, that's gonna come with that rig. Another thing that's really nice about it is if I ever need alterations, upgrades, or changes to the rig setup and all, I'm allowed to send it back in for part changes for free. I can just send it back to the company, pay or change the down payment for that specific part, and then redo. Which is like... inherently doesn't really fucking matter, like, let's be real, right? But what's really nice about it is it allows me to have stability when it comes to streaming. And the insurance plan that comes with it, which is only like $5 a month, right? Allows me to... I don't have nades, what am I doing? Tootin', tootin', shootin', tootin'. Boop, boop. Allows me to, like, let's say I need the rig to work on streaming, right? I can now send it to them, and they will provide me with a temporary rig to make sure that I can still do my work while they fix or prep a new PC for me. Which allows for a crazy amount of stability for someone like me.
deputies.
Fucking hell, I missed my shots! Ah.
The law was
He's low.
one.
He's low, you got this. Tootin', tootin', shootin', poot.
Gunshots rang out.
Oh! Ayo. Well, this should be a unique kill cam to this. Like, cause it's a tie technically the last round. This should have been like a unique kill cam. Like a unique final round. Especially my bonk doesn't work anymore because Twitch removed all clips back in the days. Hello Shazid, how you doing? Sorry, I'm a bit slow. Trying to keep track on everything. Yeah, since you asked, like, these are my stats. Right? Operators. Played a lot. Funny. I don't really care too much, but since you asked. I have way too many rounds with Capcom. I mean, it's they've increased it in Siege X because, as far as I've understood, it has something to do with like the tick rate system and hate registering being technically better, hence why it causes more often trades. It's starting to be more lenient, but yeah. Haste. What is that hyper? Can you explain it to me in like short terms? Explain it in Pokemon terms. But yeah, like I said, that's probably what we're gonna be doing. I'll be looking up into the specifics. I'll be informing you guys once I have like a clear-cut answer on what's going on, what the plan is, and all that. Guys.
Only one of the gang still stood. Only one officer remained.
Toot and shoot. Ooh.
Nice, my nigga.
Okay, I'm muting him. They changed the bullet post death mechanic. Basically, what it used to be, as far as I understood it, because I talked to the devs about this, and I haven't really understood the core principles of it, right? But as far as I could figure out based on what they said, is that the game tries to be more lenient when it comes to registering shots that are shot the same frames or times as you die. Bobby. Something that I heard. Where did it land? Oh, it landed on top, right? Oh, if I wait, I need to wait longer for that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll update you guys once I have like a clear-cut answer to it, but most likely that's gonna be what's gonna go on. If we get a new rig, I'm really tempted to doing like some kind of bonus 24-hour subathon type of deal stream. Like do something crazy that you guys want. Not sure what yet, but yeah, I'm really tempted to doing something special because, especially like if we hit 200k, I already have a video that's halfway edited for 200k. I'm a little bit early on that. We're only 163,000 on YouTube. But yeah.
The Graveltop gang prepared to face off against the law.
We traded. Maverick, hooted, and I tooted. Bro, I went T-post when I died there. That's funny.
Gang had one last chance.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I'm not good with those, like, celebratory things. Like, I thought it was really difficult to find something that fit for 150k. And, like, 200k's, I have, like, an idea for at least, but, yeah, I don't know. I was watching Vods and he said bullets do damage after you die now. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. It's supposed to feel like the hit... Because I don't know if you've played with it, but there's a setting called extra information that you can get, where you can get like an info on like hit reg, ping, packet loss, stuff like that, right? Though packet loss is rarer in Siege. It basically, hit regging is that you've shot on your screen but not on the game server screen, whereas that is kind of like... It's not removed, but it's significantly reduced in CJX. Holy. Hootin'.
Last of the gang sneered.
How does it feel to be down in a man shaft, brother? Where did the corpse go? You know what? I've never missed these. Yeah, ye. Am I gonna kill you? No.
The deputies located the gold.
I wanted to troll him. That's so annoying. Alright, let's look at them. I mean, I wonder, because I've always streamed on moderate qualities. I always stream on whatever is the highest my PC can handle in a acceptable manner, because I don't really care about competitively min-maxing a game when I'm streaming it. I live with this mentality because I think that inherently streaming a video game is not competitively viable, because you are exposing yourself and your teammates to stream snipers, you're reducing your own like your own like focus and stuff, because you're talking to chat, you're charging, you're level and vibing in these conditions and all that jazz. But yeah. Hello Cal, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I just did, my friend. But yeah, so I'm actually interested in seeing like what would happen with that. Don't forget to switch your SSD and such to the other PC then. What is gonna happen though is I don't, when I'm doing this, the insurance that I pay for that rig, if I do the down payment rig, it allows me to I can put in my own SSDs and stuff, right? But I'm getting 4 terabytes SSD on that, right? And a big issue, if I do that, I risk breaking some parts of the insurance policy that you get, right? Because I need to send in information about the parts and where I like and how, what, when I'm doing it, right? In order to maintain my insurance. So I'm going to do as little as possible with the rig, but I'm allowed to install the capture card that I'm using without any repercussions or issues or anything. And I'm also allowed to install the internet card or whatever, it's like network adapter that I have, right? Yeah, but that's also a risk again, right? So what I already have a system for it, Will, because I have digital, like I have 2 terabytes of digital backup now. And I have that for 3 months. So I'm just gonna like upload everything digitally and then download it again. Work from there. But yeah.
The gravel top gang prepared to face
And then that's whatever, like
one last time.
shooting. Oh, hi, you were under my gun. My bad. Hello, Shifty, how you doing? That's it, how you doing, by the way? Doing good? I know, chaotic, but when I know that I'm doing this stuff, I can export all settings, all of my jam, right, to digitally in export files. And another thing that I did when I initially, like when I got the rig that I'm currently running on, when I updated all of that back in the days, I created small exe files to launch up and set all of my settings to the same way they used to be, to basically mimic my old rig. So that's that.
Now this year
But yeah, that's the short. It's just taken 1 hour and 20 minutes in order to get to the end of this conversation, XD. But that's the short version of what's going on right now with my PC and with my current issues and standing. Never lost, never give up, never what? Never surrender. Whoop-ah. Coming to you. Nice. I missed it, can you start again? Okay, short version, buying new rig. Need to figure out if I can legally do the down payment thing. If I can't do the legal down payment thing, I'll have to figure out a different fix. When I say legally, it's more or less like, I can always do the down payment, but I get a major benefit if I can do it as a tax write-off as well, because I'm gonna be completely real with you, I don't really play video games, except on my Switch, that is, right? I don't really play video games outside of streaming or content. Oh, I was hoping that I could do shoot. All good though. What? Your name is Cry. Why are you crying? Sir, this is a Wendy's. How may I take your order?
Gang had one last chance.
Alright, sorry. No, that would be a problem, Will. Canceling from jail, you know. But yeah, there is no like issues with the down payment inherently. It's just that like with the way it's set up in me and Kujon's home right now, I have the car down payment fully on me. So I'm not sure if they're gonna allow me to do another loan based off of what they see that my income limitations are. Right? So yeah, I don't know.
5 seconds left.
It's either to his right if he ran across, or he's on his left. Yo, this is the guy that's calling his team Vods. Yo, my guy. Oh, that's funny. Raw. Me angry. Me really angry.
The gravel top gang got the gold.
Dude, you made him so pissed. That's so good. Oh. Oh yeah. If only there was a way to avoid that. Dude, you're playing an event mode made to be just messing around. Calm down. It's all good. Bro. Not playing ranked or anything.
Only one officer was left.
Oh, I really want to kill him.
Last of the gang sneered. There were 15 seconds left. Now they just had to decide. They had 5 seconds. The two opposing forces met.
Things he died when he was like standing still last time, so he's gonna push. Jeez. Aye, aye, aye. My brother, you need some rest, my friend. Alright, wait. Alright, Kaio, take care, have a good one. Hopefully, migraine lets go soon, trademark. Have a great one, Kaio, bye. Sending hugs. And all that yas. Alright, we'll do one more, and then I'm gonna hop on quick play to see if the stream will perish when we do that. We'll see. I mean, generally people take games way too seriously, yeah boy. Like, not just that. I get it a little bit with ranked, because like ranked is designed to be a serious setting, so I get that people get frustrated when they lose, not because of the virtual points, because I couldn't give less of a fuck about that, but at the end of the day, it's like, you play a video game, and you play it to its intended purpose. If you're not a professional player, you're playing it for fun. You know? I do also get that it's more fun to win, but at the end of the day, it's like, whatever. Who cares? Enjoy yourself. At least try to. I mean, that's true, Will, but it's also why it's insanely frustrating.
Now this here's a tale, not but a
Because there's a billion different things.
gravel top gang in your very own town.
Ah, I died. Oh.
Only one officer was
On your left. Nice shot. One is in the back on the shed on the right side. You got this. His name is Big Penis.
Deputies were defeated.
Big Penis got blown back. Anyway. Doe je reaction time. Funny. But yeah. So, you know what I wanted to do, but I couldn't do with when we were moving? Like, it's something that I want to do. Like, if I one day get into a midlife crisis, let's pretend I am not already, you know? Like, if I ever get into a midlife crisis scenario, I kind of want to build a PC that's in the desktop. That shit looks so cool. Oh, I fell as I saw him. Fucker. Cacti, more like cacti. Boom. Haha. You should take damage when you melee the cacti. Man, that's a nice little quit. Let's go. Ah, I will team kill you aggressively. No. Basically what I mean is like, if I ever get like good funds, if I get a lot of money. What I meant is like, I wanted a, on my desk, so I can actually show you what I wanted. I wanted one of, like, this is obviously like a little bit of an excessive image for it, but wait, that's the tiniest picture that I've ever seen. I've seen a picture of my own personality. Hold on. Hootin' tootin' shootin' bootin'. Peek me. I want to push over the chat the picture, go peek me. Yeah, I sent them. Bye-bye. So long, sucker. So funny, I love the corpses. This is like just a visual of it, right? But I know an acquaintance who has one of these. And they're basically like computers that are built inside the... inside the desktop. Right? Desk PCs, right? But with cooling outlets on the sides and on the back. I want one of these, but they're nightmare fuel to build. And they're expensive. I don't have money. So. That's what I'm saying, like maybe one day. Again, every time I alt-tab, by the way, my mouse stops working for a few seconds. So clearly, Rig is still having what I would call big issues. But yeah. The stream isn't crashing, but now my mouse doesn't want to work all the time, which is a little bit annoying too, but I can live with that for a little bit. But yeah,
all they had to do was keep the law at bay until the horses were brought round.
Hold up. Hello, Ramen, how you doing? This has been decent so far. I've been enjoying myself. You're gonna die. Just gonna peek on my right.
The deputies spotted the goal.
No, my guy! Help! You need to go to site, my friends.
Gunshots rang.
Oh, winnable. No. Why did you swap? You had another bullet. Oh. Okay. I don't know, man. You doing good? Yeah, I've seen that, but like obviously I would never do something like that. The thing's like, at the end of the day, I'm also like, not really. I'm a little bit out of it, but like again, I'm also down to it when it comes to like the PC. Like I don't really care. I just want it to work and stream, and I want to make content, and I want to enjoy that. Like for instance, today my shorts, like my editing software crashed 5 times trying to make a single short, and I'm not even done with it, right? So A little bit of work right now. Frustrating. I know where it is, because it's in my eye. Oh, you were just waiting up top, my bad. Bobby. Yeah.
What's going on elsewhere? Things.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Alright, yeah. But again, the software crashed 5 times today trying to make a single shot. I'm just like, I'm done with most of it. I'm texting it right now, and then it's done. I have one tracking thing that I have to do, which is going to be a pain in the ass with the crashing. But again, I'm not able to produce content, so I'm not able to do my job without a new rig, which is why I have to pay expenses to get a new one. It sucks, but...
Wouldn't give up what they'd stolen without a fair fight.
I saw someone. You know what they didn't see? Me. Oh. Guten, 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 guten.
The law was down to 1.
Come here, ma. Yo, bro got so stressed by the shield. I'll take it. Hello, Reginald. How you doing? Hello. It does say that it is 4 days production time on the rig. If I purchase it tomorrow, that'll be it'll be done on Monday or Tuesday next week, and then
The law was coming, but the gravel
it would be sent. The storage that they build it on is so close to me that it shouldn't be more than like a day or 2 sending time. Order. On top 1. Oh my god, the tumbleweed! No! I can't see shit over there. Is there another one? Bro. I was fighting a brambleghast. Hello, Sonny, how you doing? That's a lot of highs. Isn't there an option to come pick it up yourself when it's done? No.
gang had one last chance.
Are you alright, Sonny? Tumbleweed jump scare. I don't think it's a jump scare. It's more like a tumbleweed horror chase. Okay. No, so the reason that we can't do that is the insurance policy counts from when it enters my residence.
Gold had been spotted.
So if I were to transport it myself, I could technically break it during the traveling and then get an insurance claim. Which, yeah, is unideal. Okay. Alright. One more game and then actually I think we're done with the event, right? Alright, we'll do Core Siege now. We'll see if it ends up crashing. Fingers crossed that he doesn't. Praying. Love your videos. Thank you, I appreciate it, Sonny. I hope you're doing good. Appreciate it. Yeah. How much is that in USD? And okay, to USD. So it would be 120 bucks a month in down payments, which the only way I can afford that obviously is like I have to retract some from the subs and stuff, but it'll mean that we have a PC that can actually produce content and stream again. So I'll be doing that from like actually I might do it from the YouTube income instead. Yeah. No. The PC is 45,000 Norwegian kroner, so it's like, and that's with the insurance, by the way. So it's like, no, it's not 45. It's, what was it? What did I say earlier? 30 something, right? Like 4K. Little. I hate it. I hate buying expensive equipment too. It always feels bad. I don't know. Not too fan of that. But like again, an RTX 5080, a i9 14900KF, 64 gigabytes of RAM with 5600 mAh sets, 4 terabytes of storage, and a 1200 PSU. Like, what's it called? Yeah, power supply PSU. Right. It should be good enough to the point where I shouldn't have to do upgrades in a long time, right? But yeah. And then again, in 2 years, I'm allowed to trade it in for better upgrades later. Yes, they will. They will. First YouTuber watch. Hey, I appreciate that. That's surprising that I'm the first one, but hey, I appreciate it. I'm doing good, by the way. I'm emerald. That's cool. I don't play too much rank these days. It's only for the random operator rank stuff. The thing is, the insurance thing covers everything fully. And it's only $5 a month. So yeah. Also, you could buy a house. Not here. I didn't check for cop guns. I'm at you. I'm on autopilot mode still, by the way, so I'm not like... I had all different boys, I forgot. Hey, nice shot still. Again, I'm lagging a bit more here. I'm not having drops. Like frame drops. So it looks like the lag is only on my end and not on your end. Which is good. I guess. The matchmaking system should be the same. The only difference is that there's a lot more players right now because of the system, right? With the free-to-play or free-to-access and shit. So if you're playing quick play and stuff, it should be a lot more skewed towards difficult. If you're in anywhere behind like the 50% point of the player base, it should be more difficult for you because it's pushing more players. So makes sense. But for in general, it should be the same system in play, so it shouldn't matter too much, realistically speaking. Hello, Mistake, how you doing? Hello. Also, Sonny, if you see me typing or like responding to someone, it's because I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. So that's why you don't always see the people respond, like chatting to. A rough estimate of it. I've never given up my full one, but it's like not something you do when you're doing social stuff. Yeah. But Will, what do you mean with like when it inevitably fails? Is it like, is there something particular with that processor that doesn't add up for you? Or... Because I could, I like alter? Can I alter that? I probably can't, right? Oh man, do I have to remake it? That's so annoying. Can I do that? So my options are the i9 1490 KF tray, the i7 14700 KF tray, or the i9 1200K. Those are the only ones that I have as an option for this specific build within the same insurance and reduced price class. And then I have a 2-year full warranty for everything, so should be no issues. Ah, it's all good, Reg. 14 gen was the issue I was talking about the other day with voltage blowing stuff up on the chip. Okay. That makes sense. Pick your road and blow himself up. Okay. In a relatively unfortunate mishap. Hope you have a great day. Thank you, you too. Hope you have a great day. I don't like being bronze 3 and only having plats on my team. The thing is, like, your visual rank doesn't matter. If you are bronze and the game thinks that you are like a higher ranked player, you will be matched with whatever the game thinks that you are. Visual rank does not represent anything anymore. I really wish they reverted that system because it just causes frustration because nobody understands what the hell it is about, but yeah. I ask any Siege streamer, they all have this conversation at least once every stream, it feels like. And Amaru rushing, but not actually rushing, only touching and dashing. It's a bit silly, isn't it? Amaru, can you hold the C4 for me, my friend? It's called C4 because C before it goes into your face and you die. I really thought I was hard cheat. Can't tell where that is. I think it's into my right. This. Oh, prone on the rotate, my friend. I thought we had someone there. I still top frag most of the time. Then it's not an issue, brother. You're carrying your own weight. You're doing what you're supposed to. No, because it doesn't matter what your rank is, brother. Hold on. My guy. Let me explain it like this. Red is your visual rank. This is where you are. This is, you said copper 1, so C1. This is copper 1, right? And then the lobby on average, or like let's say you have 3 players who are also in this rank, but they're as their visual rank, like they're copper 2, both of them, right? But last season, or previous seasons, the game has evaluated that you are most likely in plat area, right? Let's say the game thinks that you're plat. What's going to happen then is you're going to get max MMR until you reach plat, or until you reach closer to plat, because the game thinks that you belong here. I'm going to wait because I just saw that the automated ads just played. And I'll explain it after the, after the ads. The notification now. All good. Waiting until after ads to explain. Hold.
Friendly, last operator standing. 15 seconds.
Does he win?
10 seconds to go. Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Unlucky. Well, yeah, unranked lobbies or whatever, there's no matchmaking in it. I think the matchmaking, if I'm not mistaken, for unranked and quick play is just matches played. The more matches you play, the more likely you are to get higher, like players that play a lot of matches, which is why I run into mostly the same players constantly when I'm playing, because I play so much quick match that the game puts me with the other people who's played like thousands of quick matches, right? So there's something to that as well.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Let me know when you're back, your boy. I can explain just quickly. I'm back, yeah, perfect. Alright. Now, but like, let me dump my EDDs out and then go on my merry way to explain. That one specifically because if they run in, they pop the pipe too. Gives me a free KO. Alright. So, what I was explaining is, if the game thinks that you are blue rank, the plat, right? Here. The game, and you're currently in copper 1. Every time you win, the game is going to try and push you towards this rank. So it aggressively tries to do so by giving you 120 if you win, and maybe like losing 5 to 10 to 20 elo if you lose a game, right? What the game does is that these are visual ranks. What you are, according to the game, is this rank. The lobby will be this rank. Their hidden MMR will be the average rank in the lobby. So if I play ranked now, I'll probably gain a buttload of elo for winning, and I'll lose basically nothing for losing. Because the game tries to evaluate me back to the rank, which it thinks that I belong, which is a higher rank than what I currently am, since I'm unranked, right? And I'll start at the bottom. This is how the game tries to push you into the right ranks that it thinks that you belong in. This system is really good in games where, you know, it's easier to evaluate, like individual effort and stuff like that. Whereas with this, let's say if I play with Rasko, who is, I think Rasko is still like, he's champ now, right? And then I play here and I'm like unranked, right? I'll say you are like unranked. And then Rasko is like champ, right? If I win, I'll get 120. But because Rasko is still the player here, it still tries to get us into these lobbies, right? And the result is that his diamond, it doesn't really matter. Like it'll get us into his lobbies because he's the highest ranked player on the team, and it's gonna base it off of his hidden MMR if I'm pre-made. That's in order to avoid smurfing being a problem. But yeah, issue still stands. Like it doesn't really matter what my visual rank is when it's like the hidden rank that it goes off of when it comes to the matchmaking. I'm multi-streaming you up, so I'm streaming to Twitch too, where there's like people asking about like ranked stuff. But yeah, if that makes sense, like the short version is like, it doesn't matter what your actual visual rank is, because the game tries to make you based off of what your hidden rank is. Which is where the game thinks your skill set is. For a multitude of reasons. Like, there can be many reasons that the game thinks that you are like diamond or flat or copper or tinfoil 5 or whatever. Right? Bring me.
Op 4, last operator standing. 5 seconds left. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
I didn't know they had the wall open. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that made sense. I had a much more coherent rant on this like a while back, where like the example is more or less that if the game thinks that you belong in gold, it'll try to push you towards gold when it comes to the elo gain / loss. I guess that's the shortest way to explain it, right? The game will try to push you towards where the game thinks that you belong skill-wise, like whether it's like diamond, gold, whatever, what the game actually thinks. It'll push you based off of your visual rank. So if you're copper, it'll give you more if you belong in gold. If you're diamond, it'll give you less and you'll lose more, right? It tries to push you over there. And then The game will also base matchmaking off, if you're pre-maze, it'll have a 6th ghost player, which will be basically a, as far as we understand it, a duplicate of the highest ranked player in your team, trying to push you towards that ranked group. Your hidden MMR is what determines the matchmaking, not your visual MMR. It does not matter if you're diamond visually, but you're copper. Like opposite, if you're copper visually because you played 1 game this season, you're still diamond in skill, which means the game will still give you diamond lobbies, right? So yeah. I think that's the shortest and simplest way for me to explain it without more like details, stuff like that. Yeah. I'm trying to like explain to my best understanding and stuff like that, but yeah. I don't understand why Ubisoft doesn't put your people in your actual rank, in the visual rank. Is that what you mean? Or like put people in the, as their visual rank, as their other. Okay, so when I was grinding ranked on my Red Crow season, I played 75 games where I gained or lost 5 elo for winning or losing. This is because the hidden MMR bases itself off of your all-time statements, all-time ranks, right? It takes a while to fluctuate, especially when you're fighting the same elo and having like a decently mixed results, right? Now, what happens with that is that obviously, yeah, I only gained or lost 5 elo per match. One tap. Uh-oh. Oh. That's a nice life. Oop. Oh, hi. At least I got the other guy with EDD. Fun. I didn't know he was that close. Not bad. Yeah. So, with the old system, we had a season where, especially because then we had a lever exploit at the same time, right? Which was that if a player left, you only got 10% of the elo gain loss from that match. And they could leave the last round, and because it didn't go enough time, they wouldn't get sanctioned, right? So people were using this to like elo glitch, is what it was called back then. And what would happen then is like, I would win a match in diamond elo, and I would gain 2 elo. You need 4,500 elo back then to be diamond. In that specific season that I'm talking about now. In 2 elo. And that is so little rewarding for the players that the result was not that, like, people wouldn't play ranked. People would make smurfs. Because why wouldn't you? Like, what happened was that because a new account didn't have its hidden MMR set, right? So the baseline MMR that the game sort of like based your ranked off of wasn't set, which meant that when you won a match on a new account, you would get 100 something elo. Whereas when you lost, you would get like lose nothing. So people were smurfing like crazy. Like every diamond lobby would have 4 to 6 smurf accounts that were just ranked ready. Right? And this was also a major issue. Like, no system is perfect, but that's like part of the issue right there. By 2 traps on Boom Boom, in case they drone it. Yankee. Nah, Bruda. I'm not done with you.
Last operator standing. You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back. Friendly's victorious.
Yeah, we're gonna
Hostiles eliminated.
Boom. Let me know when you're back, Chaotic, so I can answer your question as best I can. I'm trying to explain to my best regards, and every system has its flaws. Personally, I prefer it when your visual rank, like I wouldn't mind the hidden MMR system that we have now, but I would like it if your visual rank was visible for the player, so it would cause less confusion and frustration for people, because I get it. It is unfathomably frustrating when you're a bronze player getting put into plat lobbies because the game thinks that you're plat, but you haven't gotten to plat yet yourself. Like, obviously that's frustrating for a player. Nobody's gonna like that. If I boot up Overwatch and because I do well the first 2 games, the game is like, master lobbies. Like, brother in Christ, I would be furious. Fuming? Furious? Yeah. Yeah. It's frustrating for the players, and especially when it's like not very transparent or explained by the devs. But again, the devs also choose to not explain this in a delicate manner because, or like in a very clear manner, because they got roasted so fucking hard every time they tried to explain it. That they don't. I don't think they want to do it, and I understand that too. So it's kind of a lost situation. Nobody wins there. But they're trying their best, and the new system allows for much more fairer matchmaking, even though it, like, on visual, on paper, if you look at the visual ranks, it will look less fair. But that's how it works. Oh, Dapple, how you doing? What ADS do you use? 400 DPI, 1111. I have no ADS changes from default. I lagged. So that didn't crash the stream. It's not bad, I know it's the rig, but it's a placebo. Three, two, one. Birthday. Is that one of you? Getting streams tonight. That's pretty funny. But yeah. Hello, Bird, how you doing? I'm doing pretty decently. I want to play Callis. I'm really not the Callis AFK. Whatever. I knew that was coming. I missed it. Wait, why is the stream crash? No, stream is still working, right? Holy. It reset for me, so I can't see anything. That's all good, I guess. Trying to decide what to play. What type of game are you in the mood for? Okay. It's just a visual thing that bugged out again. I can show you a nice way to do it. Like, next round I can show you what you can do with that angle specifically, boy. If I can get Cali, it would be ideal, but I can show you. It's what I do in the rank that I'm gonna show you. Just to, like, control that area during the early round. So when we were playing rank with Keeney and stuff, we were doing this. So I would pick specifically Valley as spawn. Ideally if I get Cali. Yep, perfect. Right? So what we did is, like, we would do this, because when you select Valley as you spawn, your drone will spawn in Valley, and you can get it into break room really quickly. So I'm gonna get it into break room on top of the fan that I always put it on. And then I'll run up to the tower, because I'll swap my spawn to west vehicle exit, and then I can climb up the tower. I already have a drone there, so I know whether or not there's a player in that area. And it allows me to, with Cali, break the back wall, so you can look into rafters as well. So you can control that whole area, as long as they don't have the soft wall open on the left end. You control break room from there, or like, you control CCTV from this. You climb this, climb on the light here. Climb onto this, and you now have a drone up here, and then you swap the west vehicle exit so you can break the window from the tower. Now, unless they break the back wall there to go into CCTV, you can now control the whole CCTV area by just breaking the window and sitting on that platform. It's kind of difficult to shoot back, but they also have a pretty clear visual on you, so they can shoot you back. And it has another added benefit. I'll show you because there's 2 angles that you can shoot here. One of them is really good.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Perfect. You can shoot the side camera here on the left. Now before I go up to break room peak, I can show you this one. It allows you to look into the CCTV door. So if they swing this, you can get them. Which isn't uncommon, especially with the bomb set that they currently have. Right? And now, because I'm not sure whether or not there's a player in there. Yeah, now you can see it. Like, I break the back wall and I can now hold the rafters here. And then since I can like get cover here, I can drone and check if I see a player. If I don't, then I should be good, right? Now I hit her, so she's low. That's what I mean. I know I'm playing Dune. How's Dune, by the way? You're saying it's great, but like, can you elaborate on the great statement? Because I've only seen some gameplay of it and it looks really fun. I missed that because I panicked.
You have dropped the diffuser.
I saw his shoulder when I swung.
Loading new mag.
Always swing after the barbed wire goes. That's what they say in Sweden. Oh, hide. On side.
Top 4 last
I shooted.
operator standing.
Last guy was unknown or upstairs. Yeah.
I see you hiding.
Op
Yeah.
4 eliminated. Friendly mission success.
What was I? So we'll be getting the new equipment. If we order it today, we'll probably have it by Tuesday or Thursday next week, which will be absolutely optimal. But yeah, we'll see. All right, good to go. Thanks for the detailed explanation. Take care. Take care. Brother, cooked. Take care and have a great rest of your day. Cheers. Wait, that poll. Did you mean ads on stream? Yeah.
Friendly drone deployed.
Also, if you're interested, Burb, Pal World is currently really funny with the new updates and stuff. There's a lot to do. Like a lot. Yeah, sorry. I use low on YouTube, and then on Twitch, the way it works on Twitch is, Twitch, you have to run 2.5 minutes per hour, right? And you could, like, you run 2.5 minutes per hour, then it's automated ads. I don't like that because sometimes it happens in the middle of a conversation or in the middle of a game, etc. So I have 3 minutes per hour, which allows me to control the ads myself. That's the benefit of, like, adding the extra time, right? Basically the goal is to run like as little because I don't really care. I don't wanna run ads. I just wanna fight and make content and play games, right? But ads are needed to be allowed to stream. I run the least that I can or had to once downed. I wouldn't be surprised if you peek here. Getting a rest. He's gonna swing this again. He's gonna think he has an advantage. If he's using boss G, he might actually... You can one-shot me-ish here, unless I like go to the further back. If I don't use that headgear, I'm much more invisible. Wait, not bad. Better run time for longer ads. Technically, it's worse run time for the advertisers because as far as I understand it, then it'll come into play when I'm not
One friendly operator
doing something on stream that people want to watch. Like, it's when I'm at the bathroom or when I'm taking a break or stuff like that. But it just makes it easy for me, right? And then another thing that comes with the 3 minutes per hour instead of 2.5 minutes is that you run the ads and you do something called disable pre-rolls, which is regarding ads. When pre-rolls is when you hop into a stream and you get ads before you even start watching. If you run ads ahead of time, the pre-rolls will be disabled so that people don't get interrupted content when they pop into the stream for the first time for the day. Which I think is genuinely just better. So that's also why we're running 3 minutes. So. And then often with like, I do want to do like more of like a break scenario, but right now, because of how the rig is working, I can't have up the software that allows me to check when the ads are coming up and stuff. So it's just like ads just pop up and I can't really do anything about it right now. I have it set up, so even the stream deck has like a timer on it, but with the tech issues that we have right now, I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. But that might be fixed next week if we get new rig.
Be ready for hostile action.
Also, Burb, I might be upgrading my rig, XDDD. Or I am upgrading my rig because my motherboard is dying, so I need to do something.
Mission failed. All friendlies were
I played Power once back when it was just released. Back when it was released, it was kind of weird. I didn't like it then. I ended up buying and refunding the game. And then I decided to try it now, and me and Kishon's like played it for countless hours. Like, yeah, we have 90 hours clocked. And I bought it not long ago. Like, it is really good. I'm actually enjoying it. Like, a lot. Yeah. Did you hear the specs though, Bub? If it's the rig that we end up getting. I'm just unsure about the CPU because people are saying that it's like the one that corrodes and goes poofy. And I can't alter that with the pre-made rig where I get the discount and the insurance. But insurance does cover it, so. And there's never been an issue. So for context as well, the company that I'm ordering this from, last time we had insurance problem was when I ordered a... This is ages ago, right? But actually, we've had it twice. I had one when I ordered a 760, right? And the 760 started breaking down. This was almost a year after purchase. Almost. And they were like, oh, but we see that you have a capture... or like a graphics card that we don't really have in stock anymore. Would you like this? And then they like offered to send me a... I think it was 1060 or something. And I said, of course, that would be splendid. That's just like a straight up upgrade, fits with my rig as well. So we had that for a while, and then we had another issue with my original 1080, which had a production error, and then they got me the 1080 Ti, which Kushon currently has. Like, and they didn't even ask any like proper questions. It was just like, oh shit, I'm sorry, we've messed up. This is an insurance claim, just if like, or this is a claim that's like we should have control over. So just give us the information on your order, and we'll send you the parts. They're like very lenient with that. Well, good, I love watching your videos. Thanks for the tips and tricks. I'm stuck and hard still trying to get out. As long as you're enjoying the process, it does not really matter too much, right? Or tap. Alright. Man, I got into the vending, or I'm in the thing. I did. 100% my bad. Where's the EDD side? Where's my kaput? Oh no, it's not EDD, it's junk. I'm hoping that even though you're like hard stuck in silver, that you're enjoying the process at least. That's what matters. It's video games at the end of the day, so you're having fun. Because it wouldn't like make sense like design-wise to have the rappel ropes behind you. But yeah. It also is because it's like supposed to be, it adds to the realism feeling with the rappel ropes in front. But yeah, that was just like a rough rappel spot. You see my comment on Dune. Dune is made by Funcom and makes Conan Exile, so building and movement is similar. Story good, cutscenes are good, gameplay is lots to do, the immersion from the worm approaching is crazy good. The weather really helps with the immersion. I haven't seen Dune movies though, like I don't know, I'm not versed into the universe at all. So I might be a little bit behind on that. Yeah. Hello Darwin, how you doing? That's so weird. This guy was in the Showdown games when we were playing Showdown, and then we get him into the quick play matches when we start playing quick match. That's weird.
Friendly, last operator standing.
But yeah. Yeah, but no, the Power World is actually like genuinely fun. Big giant sandworm biomes underground. Anytime you are in the open, sand is attracted by. Okay, so it's like basically a constant horror element. Is that like one of the primary plots for the thing? Yeah, I don't mind. I was gonna play some. Should be around now that Ethos is done, because Ethos and me. I asked him if he wanted to play today, and Ethos said yes, but he had office time, so he wasn't available until now. So.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is
Ah.
to this location.
That makes sense. Alright, adds up. But yeah, so it's basically like instead of oceans with like Subnautica type of like monsters that you have to like traverse, it's sand instead. That makes sense. Cool though. Like obviously not under sand, but yeah, I get it. That's a cool little inspect from the All-Father. Lord Hound.
10 seconds to go.
Oh.
5 seconds to go.
Can happen, just big worms. Instead of leviathans, we have big worm. Big worm.
You found a bomb.
But yeah, no.
Make your way to its
That's cool though.
location and defuse it.
Again, I briefly mentioned it earlier. Brother. That's not supposed to happen, by the way. My mouse just stops working randomly. That's a little bit of a bummer.
That was easy.
I know it's like a bad claim in theory, but it's fun. Like when you see the game freeze for like half a second, my mouse just stops working too. Kind of a problem. My friend, we have sight. Oh. Interrogation. Oh, sure.
I'm reloading. Dig!
Life cycle of the sandworm makes the spies go. Oh,
The diffuser. Friendly, last
I get it.
operator standing. We have been
I see. Interesting. So that's like the concept of the game. That's wild. That's a cool concept. Actually, I want to try another event round. Again, like my mouse just like randomly skips across the screen. Lol. Darwin with the 10 watch streak. Shee. Let's go. How you doing? But yeah, it's definitely getting worse with higher performance games like Siege. That's not good. That's actually really bad, if anything. Yeah, so it's like randomly when I'll be moving my mouse, it'll just stop reacting to input changes. It's not the mouse, Darwin. It's the rig. Because it freezes the whole everything. Like, but I saw on the recording that it doesn't freeze the recording. Because what I think it is the rig is hanging on by what I would like to call the tiniest of threads. Because if I move the mic, it'll disconnect the microphone for a second, right? Because it can't like process the power to give the mic like the information share. So it's like really bad. But
Swapping mags.
brother. Yeah. So if I do any changes to the rig, it does that. So what I think it is like I think it actually disconnects the mouse USB port, because it can't do the things that are in the rig right now. It just does not want to cooperate at all. What skins do we get from the event this time? We get the same ones as before, but you also get like a few extra ones and a memento skin. So I can show you the skins after this if you want, Bob. No idea what that is, Engine, but go enjoy that. Wouldn't. That's what I had. I mean, that makes kind of sense. If you had something like that, that would like make you an absolute like... Up. That would make you like a demon like that. Obviously, like it would turn any sane human somewhat addicted. So yeah, it always makes sense. Yeah. I started talking about it earlier that like right now, unfortunately, the way stuff works for me is that I don't play a lot of video games off stream. That like I only play for content, really. Like, I barely play video games that aren't recorded and made into videos or live streams or content, so... You know... I don't really have time, unfortunately, to do that.
The overwhelm began.
Otherwise, I probably would. There's a lot of games that I would like to play, but I don't really have time to do it. I did say that, like, the day we go 100% streaming, one day a week will 100% go into consistently, like, fun projects, like games that we don't necessarily get views from, but it's just going to be entertaining for me, that is. But I say we do 100%. Until then, I don't really have the time and efforts to do so currently. You rid of stream? What do you mean? I was reading you. Yellow taxi. Yeah, yellow taxi, for example. XD. This game would have to be like scarily either bad or crazy, stressful for like console. Or read. Yeah. Not much, honestly. I don't consume a lot of like media that isn't video games. The only thing that I do is like I play off stream. I play a lot of Pokemon and stuff. That's like one of the only things that I do off stream. Obviously, like outside of the moderate amount of exercise and the like 99% of my time goes to editing, right? Do you think if user released R6 player influencers like Jinx, Pulse, Athenia, Legion, Rusted, I mean, aren't they gonna do something like that in the like once charm a year or like one charm a season? They also said something about like creator skins, didn't they? Or did I misunderstand that part of it? So I think we're getting stuff like that. They didn't specify whether or not it's weapon skins or not. Wooten, tooten, shooting, wooten. Man, I nearly died.
Gang had one last chance.
Right, one's down.
The law was making a ruckus. Only one officer remained. Gunshots rang out. No one to stop. Gang, wow.
Tooten, tooten. Yeah. Alright. Good Ace. If I could get an operator pull, it would be Capcan, right? Because it's what I'm the most known for. Or Mossy, because I'm short. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah. We'll see. I think, like, ideally I'd like that, or I would like the 417 if I could go just for weapon skin. Because the 417 is my favorite weapon of all time, and I've been, like, very vocal about this ever since they changed DMRs, like, ages ago. Right? Jesus Christ, calm down, mister. Holy, look at them, they're going on. They went away. Shooting, 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 shooting. Boo! Uh-oh, don't die. Oh, on my left. One on sat and one internal. Right. That would be Monty, I swear to Christ. Yeah, no. See Shifty, that's just like based at that point, right? It's on purpose if it's that bad. But yeah, I have no idea. Again, first and foremost, I'd love to just get a charm. If I can get a charm, I'm more than happy. Like, it would be so fun to get Paul in the game with, like, actually functioning googly eyes if we could convince them to do that. But I've also said, like, hand on heart, I haven't been contacted by a dev team yet regarding that. So.
The law at bay until the worst is brought.
Maybe one day. Fire!
Changing mag.
Fire! Aww. Look at that. Take care, Darwin. Get some rest. Hopefully you feel better later. Ah, that's not making me feel better. And then on Friday, if everything works again, I'll be streaming normal games on Friday, I guess. I don't want to do video games and stuff when the streams just keep crashing and we still have tech issues, so shit will come back later. Oh yeah, skins, right? Thank you. So this is the Memento skin. I have like a mixed feelings on it. I don't like it too much. I think it's fine, right? It looks better in game because like this angle on the skin in game looks really good, but in itself, meh. Then we have the normal. Everybody has hoot and toot and cowboy hats. Flawless looks handsome as devil, and then we have Caveira's obviously headgear, fine, nothing fancy. Armors are kind of cool, a lot of them. I like Flawless's Wild West uniform, and then this one also looks really good with the Elite for Alibi. Gun skin, this is kind of cool though, because this is a universal gun skin. Works on all weapons. It looks really good on Deagle, it looks really good on Revolver. This is kind of cool. I like that. That one we got. And then out of these, there's like, none of them are like particularly stands out, but you know, fine. The attachment skin is kind of cool, not for reticles, but for magazines. And then this one. No boss G? No, actually not. Which is surprising, actually, when you mention it. I didn't think of that. I think the boss G uses the event skin. But... Hello, Omid. Yeah, we're multi-streaming. The streams on YouTube has been really weird lately, so... it's like disconnecting occasionally. Hasn't had any issues so far today, but I had like major issues last time. I have some tech issues with the rig. So I'm also multi-streaming to Twitch, is what I'm responding to now. Again, the second that I load in, the game just doesn't want to hoot and toot, you know? Cap headgear should have been antlers instead of a heart instead of feathers. Yeah, actually. That would have made more sense, actually. Yeah. Can you go to any weapon full screen and look through the scope? Is there a bug on it, or what's going on? Hello, Queen, how you doing?
The law was coming, but the gravel top gang
Hello?
wouldn't give up what they stole.
Tootin' tootin'.
Fair fight.
Why would you do that? And why would you do that? Here. Essentially, of course, but yeah. I'll have to go and get a energy drink. Appreciate it, Omid. How you doing? Yeah, it's just like, it's so annoying because I've had major tech issues. My PC has just been crashing constantly left and right and center. So, potentially getting a new rig now. Fingers crossed. I can't edit right now. That's what's so annoying. Like, I tried editing his shorts today, but after like crashing for the 5th or 6th time during an hour-long editing, I lost patience. So, the shorts is missing a tracking part and some texting, so I'm struggling to get the content out.
Now this here's a tale, not but a few.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
The law
Howdy.
was fighting the gravel top
Speaking of
gang
howdy.
in their own town.
Howdy, brother.
The law had one last hope. Just like
But away. Ah!
that, struck
Fuck.
down.
Chicken jockey. Oh shit! Hello, Ten, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah. If everything goes as planned, Rig should be here Tuesday or Thursday next week. We could continue editing and working then. I want to get another what I really want to do then is just sit and do something like just literally zone out and edit for like 8 hours straight and just get a fuckload of content out. But
The gravel top gang prepared to face off
You know.
against the law.
they're gonna think that I'm gonna be playing fast. I will.
Only one of the gang still stood.
What? Did you hear that? What? That was like a chicken. A fucking chicken in what's it called? In Far Cry. Just man, that's funny. I'll take that. I can show you after the round.
Not but a few can tell. The law was fighting the gravel top gang in our very own town. The last deputy buckled up. Just like that.
Man, I'm missing my shots, brother. Nice shot by him though. Yeah, it's like 5, 4, 5, -5, 4, and then it's like these settings. It's on the Astro mod kit. You can take a screenshot now if you want. If not, just clip it and like click clip button and then screenshot that. But yeah, no, that's what worked out the best for me. You can do some tweaking to it. I liked it sometime when I had the reduced setting on one of them. I can't remember specifically which one it was, but... See if I can get the cheekiest kill ever. Bro, did we just shoot him at the same time? Hootin' tootin', my guy.
Gravel top gang beat the deputies.
My teammates quacked! Shee. Oh! That head tot. Good stuff. Yeah, I like this sometimes when I had the both of these up like one stage each, like the minus decibels, because sometimes it feels a little bit weird with like the deafening that it does. But in general, those settings are pretty good. They're very good, like, what's it called? Pointers.
To the law to change that.
Sorry.
Last deputy buckled up.
Okay. I mean, one on your left. That's right. Sorry. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah. That's how you know you fucked up. I forgot the pads with, I can't remember the... Yeah, Wicked Cushions, it was the website. I was gonna work with them, but we kind of like never came to a conclusion on what we were gonna do with it. Because I kind of wanted an affiliate code, because I really like the product. Like, it's fantastic earbuds. I have the ones with cooling pad in them, yeah. The red ones have cooling pad that I have, and the black ones that I have are just slightly different. But the same but different color, yeah. Also, final reminder, we are 2 subs away from opening a Journey Together pack, and then we are 12 subs away from opening up a 151 pack, which is the expensive packs that we have here. Good. Thoughts on fire extinguishers? They're great when the house burns. Aw. Bro, I hate the ads thing. It popped up again. Piece of
The
it.
law was fighting the gravel top gang in our very own town.
Swapping mag!
The law got down to work. The gang was down to 1.
Wait, what? Oh, is it?
Gravel
I'm sorry.
was defeated.
I said it's a hootin' toot, but I didn't get it. That's so close to us. Holy. By the way, Queen, how you doing? You want to play later? Because I might be getting in FOs.
The law was coming, but the gravel top gang
If I extend should be put on Goyo, touchdown, cook up to those five. They don't put them out now.
Cover me! Reloading!
I'm gonna die.
gang was on its last legs. The law was down to 1. The law was done for. Gang
And this is why shadows are kind of broken if you don't have them on already. I saw a shadow and that's why it's weak. Oh, yeah, sorry, Queen. Luckily, it's not the craziest headgear and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, Ramen, basically, I think the fire extinguishers are cool and stuff, but I don't think... What I think they should do is they should last a little bit longer so that they have some more playmaking utility. I don't think they should put out fire, because fires are technically already weak. Never lost. Oh, I don't have another. I was gonna hold the shield and go like, haha, XD, can't get touch this, and then I realized that he could touch that. Anyway, that's my bad. Can you like put on? No, you can't. There's no loadout joints. Interesting. But yeah, again, 2 more subs and we get a journey together. 12 more, we get a 151 pack. We're missing the water turtle and squirtle full outs, and that's it. Where am I? I need to go.
Gang had one last chance. The law was all over. The law was making a ruckus. Shooting wild.
I got stuck on the couch. I suck. Unfortunately. Pain. Pain without love. I'm gonna pick freedom. Really? There isn't chaotic? I thought there was a lot of them. Throw harding. That's comedy, isn't it, my friend? What? I felt like a shot right at you. My kill. Right, I'm gonna go grab an energy drink. Be right back.
Throwing smoke at
One officer was left.
Hey, let's go, my guy, my gold. Hello, Mars, how you doing? Yeah. I'm interested in seeing though, if we can stream on like Ultra, it would be really cool. Right, with the potential new rig. At the same time, I don't know if I want to do that. Marketplace also noticed that there's a lot of stuff that needs to be added for year 10. I mean, isn't it like 2 seasons for added skins?
The law was down to 1.
The law was down to 1. Where are the hoot and toot? Go panic with the shield. So good though. Yeah, it'll be fine. Dude, look at this. You can track him with sound, which is really cool.
Last chance.
I think it says so much about like audio on like, because I know this map is redesigned for this event. It's remade. So I think it says like a lot about this.
The law was all over that.
Like, I think once people get accustomed to the new shit, it's gonna be so good.
15
Let's go! My gold. A Nokia? Wait, where do you have a Nokia? Like what kind? I didn't even know they still made phones. I'm not like very... Wait. Accidentally closed it. I'm not very well versed with like phones. Like, phone market. I'm way off it. I didn't think they made phones anymore. The brick? Oh shit. You have a solid phone. An egg roll actually sounds fire right now. I mean, it's called a brick because it never breaks, not because it's like heavy. I used to own one of them. Thoughts on the concept? I didn't read it, sorry. Upgrade idea, buying, instead of a miniature turret launcher, that's just all ours. Yeah, this has actually been discussed before. I do know for a fact that that was some of the processing for a rework for Frost. Like parts of an operator idea with the slowing effect that Frost gets was that. Kobe. I've never seen a nade miss. Look at that. Nade on there and then poof. On the back end.
Just like that, the law struck.
He hooted and tooted and he shot me right in the PP. Yeah. I do know that like parts of a scrapped operator concept was something very similar with like tripwires to slow/stun lock the enemy. It was also discussed heavily internally when we had like quick peeking meta as like a way to, you know, slow down, pace down the game. It will be the last thing you ever do. Son of beach. Shit, man, that guy went flying. At first I shoot at you, and then I shoot at you, and then I... Mr. Slowpoke, how are you doing? Is he not adorable, Chai? I love him. I made him a home. Right here, right above the YouTube flag. Medium Architects though, Chain actually sold out because they're turning off 3G and all the elderly people are switching over. Ah, okay. Interesting. I mean, it's a lot of like keeping older versions of those kind of things in check is, you know, it's a lot of maintenance work and it's expensive. I keep seeing ahead. It's so annoying. You think I was ahead of the plan? Probably. I thought Ash went through here. Ash went through the other way.
Only one officer was left. Just like that.
I take 5:15 in the morning and around 16:00, depending on how the day goes. Chaotic. But 5:15 every morning, regardless. That's kind of cool though, Mask. I love that. I wonder if it's like as sturdy, because one of the things with older equipment is that because there was less moving parts needed to in order to keep the system flowing, that's part of the reason why they kind of like, you know, why they were like surviving everything. Man, it was nice knowing you. God. Dude, for this game mode though, they really should make like a 3-shot boss G so you can like 1v3. Oh, that would be so good. The ladder, the last one, Kyoto. Make the secondary gadget for all defenders, make it 5 seconds and all blood trail. It would be interesting. The thing is, like, I don't know what I think of the pacing of the, like, because I think Siege's pacing as well is part of what makes it fun, with the fact that, like, you know how I always say, like, you can always win a Siege match because of how, like, the game is built up. Part of that is also because of
Swapping mags. And there was the goal. The deputies won.
Oh, wait, Granada? Oh, I was hoping to see his grenade, not my grenade. Yeah, so if Siege was much slower paced, which I could absolutely see a reason for it to be, because it would embrace a lot of the tactical aspects of Siege. The slower the game, the more likely people are to use their abilities and such. And also technically the easier it is to balance the game, because it doesn't boil down to raw mechanical skill, it boils down to actual like knowledge and utility and usage, right? Jesus, the corpse. Oh.
Deputies spotted the goal.
Oh.
They were coming from all sides. The deputies had only one of the gang still stood.
Oh, I nearly won it!
They grabbed the top of the heap.
But yeah, talking about. Yeah, parts of the issue is like if the game slows down too much, you lose the ability, which is one of the core fundamentals, in my opinion, in why Siege is really fun, and that is that in Siege you can always win. You can always clutch up because of the amount of variables that you can control. Like, there's no rounds in Siege that is unwinnable, but you can get into checkmates almost in Counter-Strike because of how the game is built up with the health system and everything, right? That's why I keep thinking that, like, you're not doing this again. Like, it didn't work the first time.
The gang was on its last legs. Was down to one. Law was done. That is shame.
Better. Work it harder, make it better. Ding dong. Cool. Hello, big man. How you doing? Hello. Greninja. Good choice, hero. Is that your favorite Pokemon? Please. Hello, Johnny. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. All things considered. Stream hasn't crashed yet with the new stuff, so fingers crossed it doesn't get much worse. Still a bit funky because the mouse just randomly disconnects in the middle of the rounds and stuff like that, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Fox, thank you so much. One more sub and then we get on the Journey Together pack, by the way.
Hello.
One sub away. Then we have 11 subs away from the 151 packs that I only have 2 of, and they're possible to get now. So next up. Yeah. It's just really fun when you can always win a fight or win a match, and like a lot of that disappears. The slower the game gets, the easier it is to create checks or checkmates where it's like literally unwinnable for the player playing. So that's why I also don't think necessarily pacing it down, specifically as well with abilities that are available for every operator, because you don't really want to. If we find the pacing of the game to be bad, it isn't healthy to add one operator or one way of denying the pacing or resetting the pacing, because it doesn't really solve the issue. Then you're making people just ban that operator if they want to play against that,
All it took.
right?
Push them over the edge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, peek me. Man, no peekers? No bitches? And on the right side, grenade. One day I'll get that. One day I'll get another one of those.
Last deputy buckled on.
Hold up. Father needs to clutch. I need to reload too.
15 seconds. They have 10 seconds. 5 seconds. The gang, Snare Law had found the gold. Didn't they?
Oh, half a second on when I vaulted in. Shee. Here, though, thank you. We'll be opening up one of these afterwards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're missing one card in Journey Together, and we have 2 chase cards in the 151 today. Thank you for the gift, Diptych. I appreciate you contributing to the community. The mouse disconnecting is called difficulty tweak. Elaborate. What do you mean with that, big man? No, basically my motherboard is dying, so it's struggling to have all of the equipment needed for the stream being connected to it, so it's just fucking dying randomly. If I move my mic, it'll stop the mic from working for a second, and it'll freeze the game for a frame or two, because PC says goodbye too soon, trademark. So we need new equipment.
One officer faced him alone.
Tootin', tootin'. We shoot. What am I hearing? I'm hearing you.
One of the gang still stood. No, stop.
Alright, good though.
Wow.
I still haven't played enough for Payday 2 to understand that, sorry. But yeah, no. I actually really wish that I didn't need to purchase new rig, but we need to do that, so there's that. Yeah, so what we want in this pack, actually, you know what, Hero, you choose. I have 6 packs. Just go number 1 to 6. They're sorted after like the image that's on them.
Law had the
Yeah.
cliff ride.
There's 3 of the Clefairy, 1 of the Zoroark, 2 of the Sarshion. We are only... We're only looking for Mimikyu. Bomba. He is gonna chase me. But I think he's chasing mid. Bro, you're such a wuss.
Deputies located the gold. Law left the gold behind. Deputies were defeated.
My bad. I'll get though. Number 6. All right. Hold on. And basically, oh. I love that the only message I see is furry raid. Welcome, Molly. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it a ton. How's everybody doing? Jeez, jeez. Holy, that's a lot of people. That's like more than 5. Shee. Yo. How's the stream, everybody? God damn. Guys, stop saying furry raid. Chat. Is this a furry raid? I can't tell at this point. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. Dude, I just got the artillery raining on me. Jesus Christ.
Deputies spotted the
What the fuck?
overwhelmed.
No wonder I died there. Holy. You got slammed for like 7.5 hours? Aw, man. That sucks. I big shot it, dude. I got fucking naded. I got bombarded. How you guys doing? Welcome, 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 Raiders. Thank you again, Molly. I appreciate it, John. Hello, Brenudo. How you doing? Doing good? And Dom, I see you in there. Hey, how we doing? Just funny, right? Spam is the only message. Honestly, we should take a screenshot of that and just ask, like, Twitter, who do you think raided me? Just see what they say.
Change
I bet like there's gonna be a 10% Rask or rest is gonna be Marley. I'm sorry. Oh. Bobby.
Throwing pitching mags.
Never give up, never surrender. Okay. I didn't surrender. Howdy. I have one in the middle. Oh, here. Ah! Man! Today is not my day. Just when I get raided. Aye. Alright, we queue again. Alright. For those who are unaware, by the way, I have I have a few packs left here. We're still collecting. So, I have to open up a Pokemon pack so we reach the 10 subs per pack. And then I have 2 of the rare packs. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. We have to open up 2 packs. Actually, no, we have to open up one 151 and one normal one because we have 20 subs now. I appreciate it, Will. Thank you for the 10 gifties, you crazy guy. And I've had major tech issues, chat. So for those who are popping in, this is the first stream in like 2 weeks, but it actually has fucking worked. Like, I haven't had tech issues too much this stream. Just a little bit of crashing and stuff. Yeah, I have a few packs and we have a few chase cards. So what we were doing is we were, I bought like a few packs and we said like, fuck it, we're opening them on stream. Alright, the only card that we are looking for in all honesty is Mimikyu on this set. Because we have all of the base cards, so I don't really care too much about like Cramorant and Pangoro, or like the Rukiri, Rukix, Combuskin, Fungus, Reverse Hollow. Our other Reverse Hollow is the Black Belt Training and... Oh, not bad. Then we have the 151. These packs are expensive though, so I'm very happy for that. We actually found a box of these on the local store, which we haven't seen in ages. Like, these are difficult to get your hands on now. No rare energy. We do need a Mimikyu. In this one, we need full art War Turtle and full art Bulbasaur. Those are the only 2 cards that we're missing for like basically a master set. Slowpoke, Magma, Seadra, Horsey, brother. Energy Sticker, Rhydon, these Executor, Reverse Hollow Paras, Magnus Ton, and brother, no hits. Can I get an F in the chat? That's all bulk cards going away. Also, for those who are unaware, my rig currently, I'm just letting you guys know, my rig currently is hanging on by a thread. If I move the mic arm, wait, sorry, I've changed the overlay on this stream deck. If I move the mic arm, it'll literally disconnect the microphone and start freezing the game for a second. So like, my rig is hanging on by the tiniest of threads. I mean, we still have a few more to run by, Felix, Will, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it was 10 subs for each pack, so it'll be 30 subs for that one, and then like 20 or 10 pair of these. So when we hit 30, we'll do the last 151 that we have. They're impossible to get now, so if we don't get them now, we might have to buy the final card, but yeah, that'll be for future notes. Hello, Felix, how you doing? Stop breathing, yeah, your GPU gets warm. I mean, you're not wrong. Right now, PC is crying, to put it bluntly. Also, for those who are unaware, my PC is so cooked right now. For those who are joining now, I talked about this earlier. My PC is currently so cooked that if I restart my PC, it'll bit encrypt, or like BitLocker encrypt all my drives, and I have to manually unlock them every time because the motherboard is so cooked that it can't read off my fucking drives. Which is absolutely insane. It's so dead. Pikachu Rick, hey, perfect guy to follow. How you doing? I don't know if you saw it, chat, but I have we've added a new member to our society. This one, and then you know what I found? I was cleaning out the storage unit, and we found like the storage room that we have. We found this. This is the first one we ever purchased. That's someone that we might want to get banned mods. Hold up. And actually, I can't ban him. Mods, get rid of him. I'll actually have to manually go and do it. This guy. Wait, did you ban him already?
Chaos reign.
Wait, look, there we go. Vods, can you ban him? I didn't want to permit him. I accidentally clicked the wrong one. It literally, like, doesn't let me ban him. Who's this? Any of my mods here? Unban. Yeah, so when you banned him, but you didn't purge the messages. What's going on? No, it's just that the mods didn't ban him properly, or like the mod messages didn't ban him. Not sure what happened.
The law was coming.
They didn't remove his messages. All good.
Ready for a fight.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so my PC rig is dead at edge. I'm working out. Wait, yeah, again, just disconnects my mouse there. Middle of the round, which is kind of an porg to be very bluntly and kindly. It also crashes whenever I edit, so we are.
Spotted the goal. I'm reloading.
I'm reloading. Howdy.
Only one officer remained. Was on its last legs.
Oh no, he's upstairs! Bro, he's pinging in Narnia! He's not there! My teammate pinged in Narnia, and I really thought that was where the enemy was. Apparently I was wrong. That's all good though. I got baited by the teammate ping. Lead position wrong. My bad. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so basically, regarding the PC, we are looking at opportunities to figure out a fix. Most likely I'm getting something new next week. If possible, I have to do it on down payment and shit, but it'll be fine. In terms of the cards, we are missing Mimikyu from the Journey Together. We're missing 2 of the Fallout cards in order to complete basically the master set for the 151 set. Just a coincidence that we just found some packs for it. Also, need the rooftop here. Oh, brother. Bollocks.
Located the goal.
Please. Help. You got him. You got him, Joe. You got him. Please save me.
The goal would have to wait.
Man. I thought it was about the hoot and toot. Oh, good thing you guys didn't see the right screen, because that was awful. Yeah, wrong scene. I'm sorry. Professional streamer, by the way. Again, I can't see, like, I can't use the preview anymore because of the new shit, right? New tech issues. Hello, Felix, how you doing? Yeah, I saw that there was a DeLorean in the mine. Sorry, Felix, for context, I got rated on Twitch, so I have 800 people there. So I'm trying to keep track of shit. Marley decided to raid me, that's silly goose. I'm gonna have to thank him later. Because I think he bailed.
Law was coming.
Going for second skin. Could technically do that, yeah. That would be an emergency solution.
Deploying shield.
Dude, the tumbleweed! I flicked to the fucking tumbleweed, bro! No! I lost my focus because I saw the tumbleweed fucking bolt on the right side and I thought, hey, I gotta flick that. Nah. Baited by the fucking... Ah!
The deputies spotted. The deputies had.
Nah, you're not getting ignored, sorry. Is that like, there's a lot happening. Hi, Ipa, take care, have a good one. Sleep well, and I'll see you later.
Goal was up for grabs. The gravel top gang beat.
That's well, brother. Bro. I flicked out that stupid thing. Aye. But yeah, other than that, we are good right now, with the exception of the rig and the editing. We are sure with most other things. The Jackal video is done, should be uploaded probably tomorrow if my software want to work, then I can finish that up. And then Peak. Is that the Lethal Company-esque funny game that everybody keeps playing?
All it took. Push over the edge.
Check it. I've never lost. Am I gonna kill my teammate? No. Do I have a mod in chat who can send the latest short with like the Skynet on this map? Men for oh! Where is he? Oh, I barely missed him. Oh! Oh! I didn't think that, because I didn't see the red outline. Okay. Ah, okay, it's a funny climbing game. I see. We're back. Oh, hello, Tanner, how you doing? A bit crowded in here. We got raided by Marley, so there's a lot of people. No more, just me sleeping. Alright, sleep well, brother. Alright, YouTube. I'll find it. If my PC just doesn't, you know, die now that I try to do this. Maybe I shouldn't say that, because, you know, that will let it just go. Right. Shorts. Oh yeah, that's the Cali one. Here we go. Shareable link. So we got this one, chat. I can't show it on stream because if I do, it'll like be hella weird. Just like it might crash. It already struggles to just do the game. But yeah. Tenno, you did yeah. Ramen. There we go. Paste. One question: when we do viewer games again? I was gonna do viewer games today, but because of the tech issues on the rig, I didn't want to do that because it like waste a viewer game day on potentially my PC just constantly crashing. So we're waiting to get new system set up, and then I have something going on the next 2 weeks, so it'll be like later this summer. I mean, I'll be doing it a little bit more frequently once everything's up and running again to like an ordinary standard. Bootin', shootin', bootin'. Why am I looking there? You know what? I've never seen these loose. Toot and toot, grenade and shoot. Nay! It's in the graveyard in the back. Nice. Yeah. No, like I said, it's nothing about skill. It's that, like, if the rig crashes, I don't want to use a day where I say I've done viewer games because the rig keeps crashing, because it's constantly crashing, right? I mean, like I said, Felix, it won't be like a one-time thing. It'll be more, like frequent when it happens like that. Like when everything's up and running again. So, let's see. Why did you moan like that? I don't ask you those questions, Chaotix. Don't ask me those questions, okay? Freak me. You're gonna die though. Damn, I was right. Bro, how do I hit mark? What? Sorry, but how do I just hit mark you from like a meter range, bro? You should have lost an arm from that. What? We got Catboy Girtania for GTA 6 based. I mean, I got raided by Marley. I kind of have to. Oh. But yeah, like I said, Felix, it'll be more common once we get everything up and running and the system will be working. Like it has to be like limbs, so, or like non-essentials. So arm probably, because I was aiming for his head. I should step up. I'm still at you, bro. Yeah. Get about Marley Lee. I've been sitting at 100 for a while, so it's just going down now that it crashes obviously. Game? Okay. Game just froze, but yeah, sure. Nice. Bro, that's so annoying. The game just really didn't want to be on my team, I guess. I see him and I know where to nade, but the game just freezes. Oh. Tech issues. Gonna get a tech issue in the chat. Nah, I don't think it's gonna help me that much. I just think like the consistency is gonna be nice. Because it does break my will whenever I like try to shoot someone in the game. Just goes like, we free. Elga, chaotic. I swear to Christ. Vods. Squeeze his head with your thighs. We heard one on the right, we heard one on the left.
Then the law found the gold. They had to defend the gold.
There.
Overwhelm began.
Brother!
The gang had one last chance.
Look at them. I mean, it depends a lot on what type of chats it is. Like, some chats are more calm, and it also depends on, like, the streamer type. Obviously, I get, like, Marley having as an active chat as he has. It's going to be difficult to keep track of the messages and stuff. And that's one of the things that I've always said. Like, that's something that if I ever, like, actually make it to, like, 1,000 average, right? It'll be awful, because I'll lose the whole, like, consistency thing. But we try. Alright. Gonna get in hoot and toot in chat. Because this nade about the hoot, toot, and shoot. Like this. Boom. You see that? That's where I put the deployable shield last time. So that should be landing on his head. Shit. Didn't work. I wonder if they're aggressive. I think so. Probably. Almost like the shadows here give them the advantage.
Last deputy buckled up.
Brother, what did they feed you? Bruh. Alright. Gotta go again. I need one more good game. Didn't you want to play with Queen? Yeah, I did. I don't know if she's still here. I've been keeping track. Queen and Iron got a new dog, so they've been like a little bit busy and stuff. But yeah, you are absolutely right, Tenor, though. It's more difficult when it comes to that, like keeping track of messages and stuff. Which like you think I have no clue, brother. It depends on how much you've been playing and shit. I mean, just play with the pup. Exactly. You see? Busy. What would you consider it better spent time getting to know? By the way, was it ordinary or like rescue pup, Queen? I can't remember what you said. You said something about it. You just said swoom and then Queen arrived. Boom. Boom.
Law in the gravel top gang never survived.
I'm rushing and I'm gonna close my eyes until I get here and then. I ran out of mouse mode! I've 800 hours in the game. Yeah, but like since last time, right? It also depends, like 800 like hours in a video game doesn't inherently transfer to skill and rank and stuff like that. It depends on what you do. Like, I just vibe, I have fun, I fuck around. Just enjoy myself playing this game. And right now I'm just talking, like I'm more talking to chat than I'm actually playing the game. To be fair. There's like a little bit of a mixed bag there. Alright, 10 more subs and Journey together, and then 20 more subs is... No, 30 more subs was the 151 last pack. Ah, time to shoot Hoot and Doot. I mean, really? Are we still AFK in spawn, my friend? Ah, he's holding. It's good on him. I have 2k hours and Excel still suck. Yeah. I mean, that's your opinion on Inquires. It also depends on what you like. You look carefully here, Shy. Look at it, look from this event is goated. It is. I actually love this skin. So good. She's 5 months old. She's from registered breeder who was gonna put her into the breeding program, but she changed her mind. The woman had 40 other chihuahuas. Holy 40? My brother in Christ. 40?
Gravel top gang got gold.
Huh?
to put it right.
That's insane. That cannot be healthy for the dogs. And this shot cannot be healthy for the player going through this doorway in 2 seconds. Oh, no. Oh, BB. Ben. Either he's there or there.
Smoke out.
Throwing smoke. Loading mag.
Based off of the footsteps we heard. Either on my left
Smoke grenade.
or here.
Sneered.
Oh, we traded!
Top
Pew,
gang
pew.
was defeated.
Let's go! Toasty! Alright. Hell yeah. Second, halfway to second one. Let's go, Phillies. Isn't it, like, badges are cool though, because it actually gives you something to grind for. I love that. The Buckethead Rook, by the way, just reminds me of a bronze helmet in RuneScape. Thoughts? What do you mean? I have 5,500 hours and I mean I'm a champ? Yeah, exactly, Domino. You're a champ. But skill hours and shit, you know.
The gravel top gang prepared to face
Oh.
off against the law one last time.
Just like, doesn't inherently mean that you get better. It's just like, it's what you spend with the hours. Like if you just do it to like kill time and vibe and relax, then hey, probably not gonna improve as much, but it's gonna be still fun. It's gonna be what video games are meant for. Vibes.
Setting shield.
No. How may I take your order, my friend? One tap.
One officer faced him alone. Then the law found the gold.
Man, I need to reload this gun. You see, chat, my mistake is not using this weapon. It says you're gonna run through.
There were 15 seconds left. The law was making a ruckus.
Oh, you're running. I didn't know he had the... Wait, did he run in the door? Holy, he's just Usain Bolt. Oh, I didn't think he would that fast. My bad, chat. Hello, Royce, how you doing? Royce. Yeah, Mali. We got right about Mali. Small indie streamer. With his own fan skin in the game. Dude, I love the bullet sounds though. They need to like... I really like it for the event. Obviously it wouldn't fit for the normal game, but... You know.
Law was fighting.
I mean, it's insane though, Queen, that like... People who do that. That's like... That's abuse, technically, right? Oh, why didn't I know? Like... I don't like this guy. He's better than me. I'm too brain-lagged that I understand. Walk to chat and aggravated. Yeah, are you sad that there are now badges for opening packs? Yes, I got frustrated as hell when I just opened, like, I opened 1,000 packs and then, like, 2 patches later, they're like, by the way, open up some packs and get a badge, my friend. You want now? Small PP energy move, by the way. Pew. Oh, what? You heard him on his left, my friend. He's right under him. He's by the bridge. Oh, oh! Last guy on his left. He's about... Last guy on his left.
Happy ending.
Oh my god. Not every story has a happy ending. Yes, he's right. Come on, man. It would have been so good, brother. You know what? I think the mistake is that I haven't picked Caveira. Because I haven't had the boots. Neither do I have I had the cards, so the boots and cards hasn't been here. Anywho, shout out to Ashi. Hold up.
The gravel top gang.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one gone and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey. Hey. Now I get shit too. Another one bites the dust. Oh, helvete. Brother, why the fuck you in Nani ja? And not in Nani no? Bruh. That's what I get for being greedy. Going for the third kill.
Gang had one last chance.
Oh, say, can we throw harder than this? Not really. Oh. But I gotta go back. Wait, go back in Pokemon? Like Japanese said, or do you mean, like in pockets? Another one bites the can. Hey, time to throw a Pokemon. Time to throw a Pokemon. Time to throw a Pokemon.
Was done.
Bruh. All good though. Happens. Yeah. So again, tech issues causing it to be a solo queue, just vibing in Showdown and Live Love Love and Stream. Was gonna do video games today. Not happening today, I guess. But no crashes this stream. Add a full evolution art from Squirtle to Blasters. Oh, you mean the semi-god packs, right? Because you can get those. I believe those are also in the 151 set in English. They're like, you can get, basically like half the pack is extra packs. So gold packs are Japanese sets when it's like all of the cards are massive. Like all of the cards are the super rares and shit. That's why it's like, I was confused when you said it.
Prepared to face off against the law.
Hey, can you vault here, my friend, so we can get a freebie? Oh, there we go. Bonjour. Both of them. Both in middle. Do you have a community Discord? I do. I don't know. If you pop by the Twitch stream, it's the easiest way to find the link. Because I have a permanent link there.
It's down to one.
No, you can't, because you don't have the abilities of the operators. The abilities are removed. Let's go, teammates. Teammates! I'm the only one who died. That's a bit sad. I'm waiting for the guy to pop over to Felix, pop over to YouTube. It should also be in the... I believe it's like in the description of my videos, Felix. I got down doubly. Remember to read the rules though. We moderate the rules pretty strictly. Right. Check the...
Gang got the gold. Law had to put it right.
Sorry, I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna just quickly check. Head. Oh, BB.
Law
Oh.
had found the gold. The law left the gold behind. There was one scoundrel left.
Hoot and toot. Oh, I was gonna kill you. Why didn't you let me hoot and toot, my friend? Ah shit, ads. No. I'm sorry. Forced ads, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't see them. I was gonna play them when I wasn't playing the game. Can't you copy paste in YouTube chat? I can, but I can't remember if I have it in the... because it'll be a link in the comments then, or in the live chat replay, which I try to avoid
The law at bay.
for monetization reasons. Pick me! Just don't do it. Just be silly, Billy. Oh, come, baby. Oh, Fifi. I'll never die. What are they gonna do? Grenade? Grenade me? They can't, that's illegal. Did I get hip fired? Oh my god, wait.
One officer remained. Only one of the
Oh!
gangs.
Bro, I got cooked. We have the Reddit for that. If you did join the Discord, it is a Reddit page there where I'm gonna be doing it. But just remember again to read the rules and stuff. We were gonna make a reaction video because that was heavily requested by the community. Again, when/if we do. This is right. You know this. So we made like, because it was the easiest way for us to sort of like upload the clips and monitor and moderate it, we made like reddit/r/Girtania, which is open whenever we have like reaction stuff. So that is in the special info chat, I believe, in my Discord. How is Johnny? How you doing? Adu. But hey, Hero, you can get the like semi. No, demigod. Bro. Nobody gonna talk about that one? We see his gun barrel and I make that shot? Sheesh. And no reaction at all? That's kind of sad. Base nade, thank you Chaotic. Some respect on the name, right? Holy. I didn't even care that I died there, that was so good. Jesus Christ, that was crazy though. See his shadow on the left. Oh no, maybe he doesn't have shadows. I keep forgetting that like you actually need the setting on for advanced shadows to like for the high shadow setting in order to see those.
They had 5 seconds.
They had 5 bacon. 5 bacon. Behind him. No. Let's go. Dude. That was crazy nade though. I saw his gun barrel, I was like, yeah, I could probably nade that instead of contesting him, risking to lose it. Holy. I'll take that. Good content. That is definitely making it to the Showdown video, which I need to make, but again, I can't edit with the current rig. I'm rushing. Sorry, seal.mp3. I'm a Navy SEAL. Bro, I fucking go, come here. I don't even need to move. Aye. Bro, I lifted the mouse and went beckoning to him like, come here, brother, fight me. Yo, I'll take that. Any time of the day. Wait, what is this? How could you activate any of your observation blockers with mute, mossy, docker AB, or Bravo stability? Alright, because if I was like, how do you do that? I mean, whatever. Wait, yeah, I don't know. They win these. Good content, I guess. I pursue. I'll have to do some testing later to see if I can make the editing work now. If I can't, then yeah. I'm very tempted to, if I can't edit, Maybe I should... yeah, maybe I'll just like outsource it this week. I don't really have the funds to do so, but if I go in zero, it's fine. I don't need to... I need to go in plus this week or month. I just need to like get past this month and work from there. You win these nuts. Oh my god, you got me. Also speaking of good, swing swang ding dong. Here comes the scooty dooty booty in the face of the scooty. Don't do it. Inch. Big edge. Oh, hi. Hey, Kev. Jesus Christ, that's brutal. Bro was just trying to go for the stab bar. How dare you? I was gonna let him, like, if he got the cab, I was gonna drop, like, reload my boss G and drop down and see if I could send him to an, like, to the Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate that, actually. I need to... What I should do is, like, I should get my water bottle again.
The law and the gravel top gang never seen eye to eye.
Ring.
One rock,
Ring.
all it took to push him over the edge.
Don't do it. Bomba. I didn't need land. Oh, close. Oh. Oh.
Sneer.
Oh. Bro, why do they keep vaulting? It's like a clown car, brother. They just keep vaulting over the same ledge. Whip fire. Air hip fire, brother. Okay. Thank you, Willie, for the follow, please. Please. I appreciate everybody who's following, by the way, from Molly's. For those of you unaware, like, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every single week, 18:00 Central European time. And I do try to be, like, you know, as active as I can with my community. Give enough love and life in these conditions. I saw one. I saw one I conquered. And then I wondered, does he do goose? Who did lose? And then we goose loose. Paul, again! I need to add a seal every time I say it. Let's go, the genetic badger. Let's go. Did it? I heard you! Bruh! Good stock! He's right on you. Man! Wait, did the Slim die? No! Man.
Just like that, law was struck down.
Ah, fucking hell. Told you guys. Again, just randomly disconnects for like a few seconds. Wait, it disconnected the second that I used voice chat? I don't know. Ah, sorry about that. Yeah, we have the tech issues, like I said. This is the first cache, though. And we're supposed to be like up and up stream in like 25 minutes, so I think that's pretty good. You think, chat, that they're gonna push here? Think they are? I want to move so badly. Ah, what's the worst that can happen? Hello! sucker! I... Oh, yo, what you gonna do? Oh, yo, I tanked the second shot there. Holy, with the fucking shield. Oh, if I hit that, I would have been so fire, brother. It is an event, yeah. They brought it back. This is the first time we get this on like repeat, and this is one of my favorite events of all time. There's been issues for Ubisoft to redo events with different maps, but this is like a test as well to test if that is still possible, and it is possible with the CGX stuff now. Which means they can finally bring back better map, like event maps, event exclusive maps. This actually means that there is a chance we might get Gran Larceny, because they can actually bring back proper maps, like the custom ones.